Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust Nortman, KVN on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Nortman.
It is a great day to be alive on this Wednesday. Kyle Brust Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. My name is Ben Brust, and I got two Badger lovers. Kyle Wallace to my right. Say something, Kyle.
On Wisconsin. On Wisconsin's right. It's like that Spider-Man meme, I guess what it's called, when they point at one another. And then Ben's representing the Brewers, so we all have on quarter zip.
And meanwhile, Strofe looks like he's trying to be a carpenter.
He has his Temu shirt on. That's Temu, right?
He's swimming in that shirt.
TikTok.
Swimming in it?
TikTok.
You're
nice.
swimming in that shirt.
Nice. Well, typically I wear an open button, and today I was getting ready, and I was like, it looks better, closed buttons, but I'll take it off, and you let me know the difference, all right? Hold on, it's stuck.
You need to get custom
Well, yeah, it's from
clothes.
TikTok. Of course, the buttons don't work.
For your wedding, you need to get a custom shirt made to fit your bill.
When you buy a shirt,
Yes.
do you buy them extra large or large?
If I can, I buy them large tall.
Oh, wow.
So I go to the big and tall section.
Extra slim.
You're tall, but you're not
Big and
wide.
tall.
Extra slim. Yeah, because when I say he's swimming, he's got probably 3 inches of room on the side.
Look at
Yeah.
his arms.
Does that look better or worse? Yeah, the arms are bad. Arms are bad, I'll give you that.
You need to get slim fit, like extra slim whenever you do stuff.
I didn't ask for fashion advice from you.
From who?
You.
I could definitely help you.
Yeah, he could.
If I wanted to, I could be one of the more fashionable men in this office.
I don't necessarily disagree with that. However,
I'm trying to help you out, brother.
if I was going to take advice from anybody here, it'd be you. I don't need advice from free shirt and Timberlands he doesn't know how to wear.
Did he have Timbos
That's
on with
fair.
his shorts when he did the God Bless USA?
Yeah.
It was the first pair of shoes that I saw when I went outside. He screamed USA with the flag after USA beat
The
Canada.
only reason he owns those is because Greg Scalzo got a pair like 2 months before him.
No, they were a gift to me because he said I needed them because I always.
Oh, but who were they from?
Oh, Greg. Yeah, no, I'm not
interesting,
doubting that.
Interesting.
He's a great gift giver. The worst thing I ever did was with Greg Scalzo, market manager of Good Karma Brands Milwaukee and vice president, was we stopped giving each other gifts.
Ooh.
Because he's a great gift giver, and he usually got the short end of the stick with me
can't
giving
be a
him
grown
gifts.
man giving
you buy
gifts to
gifts
other men.
2 hours before you give them.
He once, in COVID, when I was playing a lot of Call of Duty as a single man. Was I single? Yes, I was.
You had them. You had some.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
I'm just saying. It's cold. We had
That's
something
right.
to
There was a
snuggle up with.
liner that I was licking whipped cream off of people at a Memorial Day party.
What?
That didn't happen, but it was a very funny
Single,
liner.
but not inactive.
Boy, you for sure had to be.
That was two months into COVID at like on a lake.
Bro, it
in
was
Madison.
so exciting.
Licking whipped cream off
I
people
didn't do
in
that.
COVID?
I didn't
That's
do
wrong
that.
on many levels.
I didn't
He
do
had a little
that.
time on his hand.
Allegedly.
And I was the odds-on favorite to bring the ESPN Madison office COVID, but of course Jesse
Jesse,
Nelson
that's
what I
did
heard
that.
that. Yes.
Went up on the 4th
You were
of July.
second, though, right?
No, Greg. We all got it from Jesse. Like literally, he spread it amongst the whole office right before the 4th of July weekend. So we had to cancel all of our plans because of Jesse Nelson.
Rudy Gobert, John.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did
So
indeed,
Jesse
Kyle.
gave me a coffee. What did he say? I'm fine.
He was like, "Oh, I went up north with my friends."
That's
the
such a
best.
Jesse Nelson thing.
Did he
So what was the Call of Duty thing, though?
Oh, Greg got me a gamer chair.
Oh,
You still have it?
Totally, yeah. It's in my basement.
nice.
800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and text line. List is more. YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. What the hell, Strofe?
What's wrong?
What do you mean, what's wrong?
I don't know. You tell me.
You tell me.
Brad, Kyle, something?
No, don't open your mouth.
I don't know what's happening.
I was sitting on my couch last night from 7:30 to 11 o'clock, and I did not receive a FaceTime of Alex Strofe after
right.
yesterday. He went to war for Jordan Morgan, promising that he was the left tackle, the franchise future of the Green Bay Packers, graded #1 in Pro Football Focus in the preseason last year, and I wanted you to, you said, oh, yesterday, what did Strofe say? I've never been so excited to go home and break down film of football. I miss football. My new fiance might actually ask me questions about what a pass block is.
Remember he did the
pass set.
I gotta be honest. I got distracted by something nobody should ever get distracted by.
Uh-oh.
I watched the State of the Union last night.
Well, I mean, I did too. But like after it was done or during it, we could have took a break. You could have paused it and watched it back later. You didn't watch Jordan Morgan film.
I know, that's on me. We can do it tonight.
No, I can't do it tonight.
Why not? Is your wife already back?
She's back. I got the weekly wager. I got basketball.
I'll call you after basketball.
That's going to be the Badgers start at 10.
Well, maybe.
Oh, that's right. They do play late today. So as I stay up for that, I can be crunching some Jordan Morgan tape.
Hit me at halftime.
All right. Yeah, I'm on it.
He'll be asleep.
There's
He'll be
I'll
in
watch
bed.
this game.
Are you going to watch the TV copies?
I'm going to watch whatever I can find. Do you have an NFL subscription by chance?
I don't.
Okay. I didn't know if they maybe gave former players that access.
They did, but then they took it away.
Oh, wow. Really?
There's like this ongoing like former player like portal or whatever.
Sure.
They used to give us free Red Zone and free NFL Plus, and then they said this last year, we're not doing that anymore. I'm like, what? The NFL is not starving for cash. At least you could throw a subscription my way.
I still am just very disappointed right now because at the end of the show, I don't know how we got there, but we got there. Well, I know how we got there. The offensive line is a huge point of emphasis. Hang on. Huge point of emphasis, right? Talking about Zach Tom, Anthony Belton, Aaron Banks, and Elton Jenkins at center, and
Sean Ryan.
Who they're going to move on from, Sean Ryan and
issues.
whatnot. And then we got to Jordan Morgan, and Strofe became the Jordan Morgan left tackle pass blocking expert.
Oh, he came out expert.
You promised us. You promised us that Jordan Morgan will be the left tackle of the future.
The franchise left tackle for the Green Bay.
Left tackle.
Franchise even more so.
Franchise left tackle.
Yeah,
For the Green Bay Packers.
Yet
he
got David Bakhtiari.
I feel good about that. Yeah, he's
thrown around at right guard, right? He lost out the job in his first rookie year at left tackle to Rasheed Walker.
Franchise left tackle.
And you just think, hey, those preseason reps, Pro Football Focus rated him number 1.
Showed me a lot.
Meanwhile, Brian Balaga's ripping on Pro Football Focus last week with Brad, and you're standing on Jordan Morgan is a lock as the franchise left tackle.
I think he gets
because
a bad
of the
rap.
preseason.
I think he gets a bad rap. Yeah, I think he gets a bad rap.
Well, I would
gave
love
himself
to
that
be
bad
able
rap?
to share with KBN Nation some of the findings in the film session that you had promised them, and now you got nothing for us.
I want the findings, but then also the name of each edge rusher he went up against.
That's going to be hard, but I can do what I can.
Over under, I think, is 1.5 of names we even know.
Why would that be
Can I just look at the
hard?
first quarter? Because, I mean, I would imagine the ones that he played in the second half probably aren't in the league anymore.
But I thought it was holistically because then his Pro Football Focus grade is getting padded by the second half.
You want good names, but also silly names, is what you're telling me.
Well, I want to know
Naturally,
how he got this great grade. That's the whole
There's
point.
going to be silly names naturally.
He played, I think, like the first or third quarter in most of the games.
Because what if he took 5 reps against someone legit, but then 30 reps against Joe Schmo?
That
third
would be,
quarter. That would certainly pass
a win's a win, Brad. A win's a win. He's letting who was playing for them last year? Michael Pratt, was he still there? No, he wasn't.
This is the equivalent to Ben Brust taking relaxation for padding his GPA.
Powerful.
It's the same thing.
Relaxation techniques.
Me taking canoeing at University of Wisconsin,
Which is
a couple things to
ridiculous.
pad your grade.
By the way, this is ridiculous that this prestigious university, one of the most prestigious in the Midwest, offers canoeing and relaxation.
Well, I don't see why that is bad. Relaxation techniques in the stressful filled world that we have. I can take all of those things that I learned in 2012 and apply them to my everyday life.
I bet you
Thankful for the great university that gave me the opportunity.
They're spending our tax dollars, Kyle, to employ somebody to teach breathing exercises.
Kyle did something like this similarly.
I didn't do it. No, we didn't. Whitewater didn't have the amount of money to offer that. They would.
No, you taught
Didn't you teach
exercise
in graduate
learning?
School, I taught fitness for life. There was examinations, there was projects they had to do.
Yeah,
It was more than
serious
just
class.
walking around and
There was
breathing in, breathing out.
examinations as well.
Now,
Serious class.
I will say this based off of everybody who needs personal days or whatever the hell it is. What do people need? The mental health days, which are important. relaxation is something that I think is good for everybody.
Did you just go from whatever the hell they're called to they're important in a matter of 1.5 seconds?
You know I had to clean it up a little bit because they are. They are.
All right.
They are.
They're life skills that Madison's trying.
Yeah.
Who knows when you're at sea?
I took
and
first
all you have
aid
is
class. Like you're gonna be mad at me for taking first aid
If
class.
I fell over right now, would you know how to do CPR? Yes or no?
No.
Would you?
So
attempt
what did
it?
that first?
Hell no.
You would let them die and kiss them?
Hey, man down.
Yeah, I would just call your fiance, but you better give him the best kiss of his life. He ain't gonna make it to the wedding.
Or this is the last kiss of his life. You are at risk of going down probably at any moment.
We stop?
That's true. You haven't been to a doctor in
I
how
would
long?
CPR
Ever?
you, Strofe. I don't know if I'd help, but I'd CPR you.
Thanks, Brad.
Like breathe in his mouth and all.
Yeah.
You know how to
tuck
do
his-
it?
I know how to do it. I know how to do it.
Chin up.
Chin up.
To open up
tuck
the
it.
airway.
It's like on the mannequin or whatever, the airwave. It's very
Yeah.
it shuts off if you don't do it exactly correct. So
Oh, wow.
alive,
So Brad said he'd
staying
kiss you.
alive.
That's
And
what
kiss
he
saved
said.
my
Kiss
life.
you to save your life.
now
Yes.
it's easy to
They used to
say.
have a cover.
I'd
It's
kiss him
hard
too to
do.
save his life, for the record.
All right, Cinderella. Is that
What's
Cinderella?
crazy is so Lexi
Sleeping
and I
Beauty.
Lexi and I took a CPR class, like a whole first aid thing, and literally a week
Is this
later,
prior to the baby?
What?
Why'd you do this? Like, was it prior to having a kid?
We were just like, we should know how to do this. And we had some more time on our hands living in Jacksonville. So we did it. It was like a full Saturday. Literally a week later. So I was like, you know what? If someone goes down, I'm gonna give him CPR. I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna step up. Literally a week later, we're in some gas station outside of Jacksonville, and this like trucker walks in and he collapses in the gas station. And I go, help! Somebody help! Somebody help! Call 911. I didn't do it. Now he was fine. He was fine.
How have we never heard this?
Help! Somebody, please!
This is a week after you learned CPR and said you're going to be the guy to save somebody?
I will do it. And then when it happened, I was like, guy behind the register, call 911.
Somebody, anybody know CPR? Help!
So luckily, like he came to after like 30 seconds. I'm like slapping his hey, buddy.
So you were right there?
I was right there. Literally, I was like from you to me, and he like fell back into like the chips aisle, and he pulled some like chips down with him, and I was trying to like slap him, like, hey buddy, are you okay?
How close were you to kissing him?
If it would have went another like minute, but he like came to, and he was just lightheaded. And
I would have been like,
things.
thank God I was going to have to kiss you.
Yeah, the worst thing you come to in a man is sitting there
close.
trying to blow air into your mouth.
Can you imagine coming to and you see me blowing air into your face?
I would say, oh, I went to hell.
Come on in. You saved my life.
Yeah.
This ain't heaven.
I don't care who you are.
Yeah. Send me back. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Help!
So I can talk a big game, but I did not step up.
So now we know, Strofe, when you go down, he lied. He'd be yelling help as well.
Certainly what it sounds like.
Help! Help!
He gonna run upstairs.
Was Lexi with you?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
She was like other side of the store. She was looking at like the waters.
So
and
she heard you say help.
Yell help?
Yeah, she heard me yell help.
What'd she say?
So,
Honey, what?
but they did say, this is important now. So I did do something. They said, most of the time when things happen, chaos is so crazy, nobody like takes charge. And no one says, hey, you call 911 and you do this. So I did that. I was orchestrating.
That's good.
That's what I was doing. I was
That's good.
orchestrating.
That's
I wasn't.
Lexi, go get a bag of ice.
Thank God he came to.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman, who knows CPR but is not equipped to handle it. Alex Strofe running the show, UKVN Nation, 800-990-3776. That is the Carbless Talking text line. And, of course, see us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. Brad is stunned by some of the things that Goody has said at the Combine. One thing in particular stands out. Brad's going to tell you next.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman.
If I was as tall and as talented as you, if I could shoot as well as you could, both them teams would have won. Because you know what?
Okay.
You did a fake punch, you said, in the Rose Bowl.
Yeah.
And I would have did fake point. I would have took it to the house. I would have scored a dang touchdown.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. With Wilde and Tausch, you won't miss a play.
Yeah, coaching matters a lot, and we've fallen short. Those are the facts. Matt LaFleur's on the clock, man. And I know he got an extension, but I'll say this. If they revert and don't get get better, you're evaluated on your results.
Presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
Everybody knows, it's championship or bust. That is what Green Bay is. And unfortunately, we've had 15 years of bust.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Heck yeah! It's ESPN Wisconsin's Alex Stroh for my friends at Robert Hack Diamonds. Listen, when it came to buying an engagement ring for my now fiance, I had no idea what I was doing, which is why I went to the team at Robert Hack. I heard her say words like radiant cut and solitaire, but to be real honest, I didn't really know what that meant. So I wrote it down, I brought it to the team at Robert Hack Diamonds in Greenfield, and they knocked it out of the park. It's true, if you've never been through this process before, the team at Robert Hack are absolute experts. 3 locations in the Milwaukee area, 1 in Greenfield, Brookfield South, and Brookfield North. If you're looking to take the next step like I did, and your girlfriend maybe is posting things on her Pinterest page or is showing you pictures, bring it into Robert Hack. They'll do their best to duplicate a dream ring for her, just like they did for my fiance. Moral of the story, if you were like me and you want to start, you just don't really know where, the answer's clear. Visit one of the 3 Robert Hack locations in the Milwaukee area. Just like me, at the end, you'll say, heck yeah, with Robert Hack Diamonds. And RobertHackDiamonds.com, that's RobertHackDiamonds.com.
Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center is teeing up the 3rd tournament of the season with another can't-miss event and $1,000 in cash prizes up for grabs. Hey, ESPN Milwaukee, this is Gary Ellison, inviting you to a 2-man scramble at the iconic TPC Scottsdale, all played on Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center's spacious state-of-the-art simulator. Sign up now at WisconsinIndoorGolfCenter.com. It's just $120 per team, and teams must get their round in by February 28th. Your chance to take on TPC Scottsdale starts today at WisconsinIndoorGolfCenter.com.
Grab the dial and crank it up, baby, because Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee is spinning its Winning Hits collection. Over the next 3 months, you could win a share of over $1 million in prizes. On top of thousands in cash and reward play, you could win one of 3 new Ford vehicles in the grand finale drawings on March 27th. Just play with your rewards card to earn entries. Press play on the Winning Hits collection, only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
My husband's an animal in bed.
Well,
Not in the fun way. Think warthog. With a chainsaw.
Snoring and sleep apnea affect over 90 million people, and 1 out of 4 couples sleep in separate rooms. Advent can help. We've been Milwaukee's one-stop solution for nasal congestion, snoring, and sleep apnea for over 20 years. Unlike many other practices, we focus exclusively on these conditions, so you get comprehensive care under one roof. Advent's unique approach can help you breathe and sleep better, and many avoid a CPAP. Plus, most insurance is accepted for our effective 20-minute in-office treatments.
Hey, the only animal you want in your bed is your dog.
Advent. Sleep better. Sleep together. Learn how you can improve your life at adventknows.com.
We need to optimize the PID controller for smoother robotic movements.
Our data analysis shows a significant correlation between the variables in both control groups.
The test shows you've experienced an acute myocardial infarction.
As you'll see on the syllabus, this course will largely focus on the Mesozoic era.
Get your child the access every child deserves. Enroll your K through 8th grade child by February 28th at Milwaukee College Prep, mkeprep.com/enroll.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, and Brad Nortman. Alex Stroh is running the show. UKB Nation can get us on the Carbless Talk and text line 800-990-3776, where Dan chimes in. Stroh, if you were going to need mouth-to-mouth from one of your outstanding teammates, who would it be?
I'm going to go to Chris's text, which is, are you guys going to talk sports or just talk about which dude is kissing Stroh?
Who would you want to kiss you to save your life?
Chris on the Cardinals Talk and text line says, are you guys going to talk sports or just talk about which dude is kissing Stroh?
Brad is stunned by Brian Gutekunst, and I don't know why. Because we know when he talks, you shouldn't believe a damn word that he says.
Yeah, well, when I hear Goody say things like this over the course of the combine.
And sometimes with pass rushers, there's an ebb and flow to that, as far as production goes with sacks. But he was impactful towards the second half of the season. Maybe not as much as he was in the first, but he was impactful. And Rashan's got all the talent in the world, and he's produced at a high level for us since he's been here. And we would expect that next year as well.
I mean, we're talking about Rashan Gary here. This is so Brian Gutekunst right now. Why hasn't he said he doesn't have to even say specifically the type of position group, but he should be saying, you know what, we want to introduce some competition. We want to introduce a little bit of, some other playmakers in the building so that we can able to push our team forward. Everything we have heard from Brian Gutekunst is a level of contentment and satisfaction for this roster. He's saying things like this.
Yeah, I think, we've talked a lot about this, our ability to be more consistent in situational football and finishing off games. A number of our games the past couple of years, we've been up in the games and just not been able to close them out. And our group's got to get to that point, So I think we're on our way there. I really like the guys in our locker room, and I like the makeup of our team. But that's an area that we have to fix.
He's talking about fixing coaching and gameplay. He's not talking about fixing the roster. Brian Gutekunst, I think he's done some good things. He's drafted the franchise quarterback in Jordan Love. Micah Parsons, of course, that blockbuster trade that helps his defense. And guys like Tucker Kraft and Xavier McKinney. There are playmakers on this team. But his level of contentment with this roster, it is way too high. I don't know why he's not going up there and saying, you know what, we should infuse some competition. And we're going to infuse some competition in some position groups on the team because that makes everybody gets better. We are not satisfied with it. But Goody is up there feeling that he has no flaws in his system, and he thinks this is truly a Super Bowl roster, something that just continues to stun me based on the play on the field.
I guess when I hear you talk about Rashan Gary, and again, this is Goody talking, and when we heard him after the extension, it was 38 minutes of words that I think there was a lot of reading between the lines of this player did X, Y, or Z, but they may not be back because they were still on the team when he had said that. But he was pretty strong with his words with Rashan Gary. Now, it doesn't mean he's not going to be, no matter what, back with the team. But when I hear him talk about Rashan Gary like this, if they do bring him back, there's a level of, contentment. You know what I mean? It's like, yes, if Rashan Gary's back, why would Rashan Gary feel like he's in competition with anything? Because he can be brought back for the... What year would this be? Since 2019? 19? It was the same year they brought in the Smith brothers, and he sat behind them as a first-round draft pick, and they were very productive, and he's had bulk sack games and stretches where he looks great, but he's been the same player his entire career. And after the ACL and the extension, we literally have talked about it to the end of the earth, that he had 0 tackles for loss and 0 sacks after Halloween, and he wants to come on this press conference and tell us about the impact that he had for the Green Bay Packers without Micah Parsons. When you need somebody to step up, you want to talk about an impact? He impacted the salary cap, what he impacted.
I think we got to understand who we are talking about. We're talking about Goody. You can't believe much of what Goody says because Goody will say one thing like he said about Aaron Jones because he's really wanted to keep him, and next thing you know, Josh Jacobs is our running back. And so when I hear Goody say things like that, I am not taking it as, oh, yeah, that means he's going to be back. No, he's praising the guys on his roster. That's exactly what somebody should do. He shouldn't show his hands whatsoever. And so when I hear Goody say all these different things, I'm not going to overreact. I learned years ago with Goody is that you just need to let things play out. We didn't expect for him to make a lot of splash moves.
Wait a second. You learned years ago to let things play out, yet he's the guy on the hot seat for you?
I mean, let the offseason play out. He's back, and we're going to see what's going to happen. Last year in the offseason, we were a little upset because the Packers weren't the first team making any big signings. We know with Nate Hobbs and Aaron Banks, both were failures for the Packers this season, but he did make big signings where he invested a lot of money to try to improve this roster. And so until free agency starts, I'm not going to sit here and judge Goody based off what he says now. I'm going to judge him based off the actions that he has and based off what I've seen in the past. Now, if he flat out said, nope, Rashan Gary's going to be back, I don't plan on making any changes on the defensive line, then okay, then I'll be upset. But if he just talks about, oh, he was good in the second half, or he did this or that, or he's lying to us, I'm not taking that meaning that Rashan Gary is going to be back. I'm just taking that somebody asked him a question about production of Rashan Gary, and he gave a nice fluff answer. He gave the answer you should be given, politically correct answer when you're talking about a guy currently on your roster. It doesn't mean he's going to be here forever.
I get that he's giving the politically correct answer,
But get your panties out of it.
Well, he said we would expect that next year. Well. He's gaslighting.
Expect what? My whole thing is expect what?
Gaslighting you.
If he
expect
restructures,
what?
Listen, he lies. Okay, Goody's a lie. He a lie.
He is a lie.
He expects the same level of production on a restructured contract. If it's not restructured, he gonna be out of here. He gonna be gone.
He is like love drunk with people that he with people that he drafts. He holds on to people too long, and you know that.
But
he grows an attachment to the people that he drafted on potential and thinks next year's going to be the year that he's going to hit. Next year, the year's going to be he's going to hit, and it hasn't happened based off the fact that we're looking at his 2022 draft class and talking about how many of them are not worthy of another contract with the Green Bay Packers, because you say, Kyle, they're all replaceable.
Well, listen, he dogged out Jair Alexander. He turned out to be right because Jair Alexander's knee wasn't right, but he dogged him out last year. He basically said, yeah, we're moving on. We're going to find a resolution that works for us, the Green Bay Packers organization. And I think the same thing with Rashan Gary. He's going to find a resolution that works for us, the Green Bay Packers. When you look at the Packers financially, they are strapped for cash. And even when they find some cash, they're still going to be in the bottom half of available money based off whoever they cut or move on from. So when you evaluate this talent on this roster, you look at Rashan Gary. He's not living up to that contract. And so clearly there's going to be a conversation that's going to take place between Rashan Gary's agents and Brian Gutekunst to say, okay, listen.
Very short conversation.
Well, if Rashan Gary said, if they say, you know what, let's change the contract where there's a lot of incentives, so if you get to double-digit sacks, you'll reach this amount of money, then yes. But if he's not willing to restructure,
I said this a month ago. Just cut his ass, man. We saw the effort he was giving chasing down quarterbacks. We saw the production in the second half of the season. He's been on the roster since 2019. What are you going to get from him that you can't get from somebody else that you would like to get in the open market?
The problem with Rashan Gary is not just his production, it's how much he pays to be productive. That is the difference. If Rashan Gary was a top 40 paid defensive end or rush end, you wouldn't be complaining about 8 sacks. You would be saying that's serviceable. That's
7.
Good. Huh?
Wasn't it 7?
7.5. 7.
But regardless, I don't care if it's 7 or 7.5. When's the last time? And even if he was on a different,
like Rashan's some bum. He's not a bum.
He's not what he should be.
And even at a lesser contract, how many times has he made the impact play that you would see from an edge rusher that you'd be like, yeah.
He's not.
He forced a fumble,
but he should be graded on a curve. He's a first-round draft pick on a juicy second contract.
I fully understand. He is extremely overpaid, and this is why we should be critical of him based off how much money he makes per year. But Ben asked a question: why don't you just cut bait? Well, if you're only paying him $6 to $8 million a year, that's a whole different conversation.
Just get somebody else for $6 to $8 million that isn't in this organization that hasn't been producing for you.
I just feel like he has.
Like, why
value
do you have
an
attachment to him?
He has value at the right number. That's the thing. Everybody
is he
has
replaceable?
Yeah, he's replaceable.
So then replace him. Why do you want to keep running it back?
That costs $12 million. All I'm saying is this:
new blood, new defensive coordinator.
I'm not gonna act like the dude is trash. He's not trash. But when it comes to
you had the same impact as him since Halloween for the Packers, dude.
He made
that's trash.
He made some tackles.
That's the definition of trash at that position.
I saw him running behind quarterbacks, not catching them.
You got to stop.
Run behind him.
You got to run for 2 seconds, then stop.
Okay, but he ran. For a couple steps.
I just don't know why you're picking the battle for restructuring him.
He said, "What do you think I'm gonna catch this kid? What do you mean?"
It's about the message you send about your effort, man.
Well, it's
especially when you're not producing.
It's crazy that Goody said he was productive, particularly in the second half. When particular in the second half is when he was at his least productive.
Yeah, he wasn't productive.
It wasn't productive whatsoever. So that's why, like with Goody, he clearly likes this roster. He clearly thinks this roster is Super Bowl caliber.
I disagree.
I think it's good. I think it's a good roster, but it's not Super Bowl caliber. And when he goes up there and he doesn't say things like, I want to bring in more competition, I want to push our guys a little bit more, I want to do what it takes to get us to the next level, it feels like he continues to push blame elsewhere, and it just shocks me.
When somebody says there's significant issues, when they say we got to finish games, you think he's just talking about, Matt LaFleur, go finish games? No, he understands that the reason why they couldn't finish games is because of the makeup of this roster. It is his responsibility to add.
No way does he think that, dude.
He 100% understands that he takes some accountability in the lack of depth that we saw in this roster.
Oh, he's brought it up twice, and it basically felt like he said Matt couldn't figure out how to close games. Look what I gave him.
He said we have a good team, something like, but we have been up in a lot of these games, saying that the players are good. We got to figure out how to sustain that good play. That looks like coaching to me.
Yeah, y'all can say he's blaming Matt LaFleur, but I would like to think the Kohler American Club is where they figured everything out.
Oh yeah, over when the contracts were already figured out in 4 hours, and they were all just drinking wine and
KBN Nation, Packer Nation. Don't let these two guys make you believe that there are some issues.
You hate Goody. You don't want him. You didn't want him extended.
With Goody. Listen,
no,
I didn't want him extended. He's my guy now. I got to roll with him. No, it's not ridiculous.
You have flip-flopped quicker than ever before.
Y'all trying to create this fake mirage that these guys aren't working in unison together.
They never have.
They're moving together.
It's a working relationship.
You are blinded. No wonder why you wear those thick-ass glasses.
Wait a minute. Now I got some eye issues. Okay,
clearly
it's
an eye for talent.
But my whole thing is this: you think that all those guys came together, and you don't think they have conversations about how we're going to move this team forward. That's exactly what we were told, is that they talked about moving forward together, and that's what they're going to do. I trust that that's the process.
I think this is one of those things like in a movie where there's conflict between two people, and hey, meet me at the 3rd Street Market Hall at 8 o'clock. I tell you that, Kyle. Ben, separately, meet me at the 3rd Street Market Hall at 8 o'clock, and then you both show up and go, oh, here we go.
No.
We're going to hash this out. That's what I feel like it happens.
No, remember when they drafted Matthew Golden? That was Matthew Golden was the offense. That's what the offense wanted. And he went with who the offense wanted because their guy got drafted before.
Yeah, and he's not happy that he got as little reps as he did.
Well, I mean, that I agree with. Nothing's going to be perfect, but I really do believe that the relationship is better than what we believe it is. I do.
Based off of what?
Based off the fact that Ed Policy told you that he had a conversation to make sure that this would be sustainable moving forward. They were all aligned, and they all decided the best way was to have it in the position.
And are you happy with the results of the team the last 3 years?
I'm not happy with the results of the team.
Well, that's what you're moving forward with.
The last 3 years. First year, Jordan Love, I was happy with the results. Second year, I was disappointed with the fact how they lost in the playoffs, but the defense still played decently well against the Eagles in that game. Last year was extremely disappointing, but I understand that injuries and lack of depth hurt this roster. So that
had nothing to do with blowing a 21-3 lead. Injuries and lack of depth. You win that game no matter what, no matter who's on the field when you're up 21-3.
I would love to believe
against a first-year quarterback in the playoffs.
I would love to believe a healthy Micah Parsons on the defensive side of the football helps change that game. I would love to believe.
Of course it would, but it doesn't matter. They weren't there, and you still were up 21-3 and scored 6 points in the second half and squandered it after the same thing happened the last time you played them.
Awful. Inexcusable.
This is what you believe in.
No, inexcusable. But stuff happens. And if you keep living in what happened last year, you can't move forward. I'll talk about Seattle. We beat the snot out of Seattle. Nobody thought Seattle, when we beat them last season, that they were going to be hoisting a Lombardi trophy. Nobody thought that. It's all about how do you build a team for the 2026 season.
They built a team, and Goody's going to keep doing the same things he's been doing.
Goody, you better cook this off. Don't have me out here looking stupid, Goody. Don't have me out here defending your name, spending all this wasted breath on you now. I fully expect this to be
defending his name. You've done it for 15 minutes for the first time in 3 weeks.
No, it should be. No, what I'm saying is this. Is that
I don't know.
No, I'm disappointed in what Goody has done before, but I'm not going to look at him talking about the fact that the team didn't finish games and think that, he is not going to make any moves. He's going to blame Matt LaFleur and run it back. Hell no. He can't run it back. A, free agents, and B, he understands they need to get more depth on this team. That if he doesn't do anything, he should be fired. If the Packers don't do anything but draft, then his ass
They just
should be
extended
fired.
him, though. It's your guy that you just went to war for.
Because he's going to be putting in some work this
Kyle
offseason.
Definitely can't comprehend what is happening. No sentence has ever been more true, Mr. YouTuber. Brad, I need something.
Well, I got that something for you, Ben, and it's an ice cold carbless. Every time I open up a can and that carbonation, I can feel it's perfect. It's Goldilocks level. It's not too much, not too little. Perfect amount to go along with that guilt-free nature. 0 carbs, 0 sugar, 100 calories, and gluten-free. Carbless is that go-to guilt-free option. But you want that guilt-free, but you're not going to sacrifice bold flavor, right, KBN Nation? Well, luckily, Carbless never sacrifices flavor. It's one of the things that sets them apart. One of the reasons why when you have your first taste of Carbless, you always remember it. I remember my first taste, it was the margarita flavor, and that was the domino that fell over to me loving Carbless. And right now, blood orange flavor. Boy, the 4-pack is out there by popular demand, but popular demand is also creating inventory issues. So if you see blood orange on the shelf, make sure you scoop it up. But if you don't have blood orange, maybe mango's there, cranberry, other ones that take you to a tropical paradise, because Carbless is going to take that flavor that transcends your taste buds. Less is more with Carbless.
Well, I don't know how Kyle's going to do this. He told me that Goody should right his wrongs and cut Aaron Banks and Nate Hobbs after defending him for 15 minutes. This will be a mind bleep next.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman, KBN.
You throw hands?
Do I throw hands?
With T.O.
Will I? I throw hands with Andre the Giant, man.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
My house has a new glow. I love my windows. Universal Windows Direct.
Hey, it's Kyle Wallace. Right now, buy 2 windows, get 2 free, and 0% financing for 36 months plus $500 off your project. Restrictions apply. Call 414-410-2000. And like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
Watch the Bucks for free with select games on broadcast TV all season long. CBS 58 and WMLW are the only place to find the Bucks over the air. With 8 select games you can watch for free. Check out the full schedule at WMLW.com. Our season tips off tonight at 7 against the Lakers on CBS 58.
The Greater Milwaukee Golf Show, presented by Old Fashioned Golf, is back at the Mosh Performance Center in Franklin, March 13th through the 15th. The show has been reimagined with a simple goal: turn it into Wisconsin's ultimate golf party. That's why Vibes Golf Club, a group of golf-loving former Badger football players, including Melvin Gordon, will be at the show all 3 days. Plus, Bridgestone will be doing some ball fittings, and Carl's Place will be powering Simulator Alley. To learn more, log on to GreaterMilwaukeeGolfShow.com.
With your Saganiac Planning Marquette recap, I'm Chris Larson. The Golden Eagles picked up their first road win of the season, knocking off Georgetown 76-60 out in D.C. Marquette was powered by freshman Nigel James Jr., who scored 20 points, marking his 9th 20-point performance of the season and setting the tone offensively throughout the night.
Now going to the basket. Took on all 5 players. That was another Jordan.
Marquette controlled the second half and led by double figures down the stretch, all without sophomore star Royce Parham, who did not play due to back stiffness. Marquette now turns its attention to Sunday's matchup against DePaul back home at Fiserv Forum.
Medicare can be confusing. It can be a lot to consider when you just want medical and financial security. WPS Medicare Supplement Insurance keeps it simple. You have the freedom to see any doctor in the U.S. who accepts Medicare. Planning on moving? Your plan moves with you. Can't get much simpler than that. Call Saganiac Planning, 262-783-6161. WPS Medicare Supplement Insurance. The intent of this advertisement is solicitation of insurance. Contact may be made by the insurer or a licensed agent. Neither Wisconsin Physician Service Insurance Corporation nor its agents or products are connected with the federal Medicare program. Homer here with a message about 3 Pillar Senior Living Communities located on a serene setting along the Bark River on 300 gorgeous acres. 3 Pillar Senior Living Communities is a top-ranked full continuum community. Active adult, independent living, assisted living, memory care, skilled nursing, and rehab. 3 Pillars, the hands-down choice for you or your loved one. Been there. Know people who live there. They love it. You got to go to Dousman and see it in person. Get all the info on 3 Pillars at 3pillars.org.
In 1987, the Bucks took on the world and changed basketball forever.
At stake, basketball supremacy in the United States.
Bucks versus the World, narrated by Charlie Behrens, is the new season of Behind the Bucks podcast, presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. It's the untold story of the 1987 McDonald's Open, when the Bucks became the first NBA team to face the Soviet Union. Listen now on Bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get podcasts.
$2.3 million. A recent Schwab survey of Americans says that it takes $2.3 million to be wealthy. But you may have had your financial plan set on a bigger or a more humble number. But if you're looking for added insights on how to get there or how to avoid some tax pitfalls on the way, Annex Wealth Management is ready to listen. Mark Tauscher here, and whether your situation is complex or simple, the Annex Wealth Management team can give you wealth expertise and guidance on reaching your goals. Annex Wealth Management. Know the difference.
You're listening to Kyle Brust Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Kyle Wallace is a Goot stand for 15 minutes at least. And now he wants to cut Nate Hobbs and Aaron Banks ASAP.
Well, I mean, listen.
what?
Listen, okay? I look at everything by the subject, right? Some things I agree with Goody, some things I disagree. I don't just go with anybody. Matter of fact, you listen, don't you just because you support something or someone doesn't mean you 100% got to support them. A real person is able to figure out what they like and what they don't like. And what I don't like about the Green Bay Packers this year is the play.
It's weird you chose Rashan Gary as your guy to defend.
Is the play of Aaron Banks and Nate Hobbs. Goody needs to understand if he's going to have a home run this offseason, yes, sir.
The play of?
Oh, I'm sorry, Nate Hobbs, the
play. I mean, barely play.
Yeah, I'm going to say the option of. But if Goody thinks that this offseason could be a home run offseason, if he believes that he's going to put this team in a Super Bowl next year, he needs to right the wrongs of last offseason, and he needs to move on from Aaron Banks and Nate Hobbs. They were failures for this team last year, and now is the time to cut bait. And the way that the contract looks like it was structured, you have an out. You knew you were taking a risk by signing Aaron Banks to that contract. You knew you were taking a risk when you signed Nate Hobbs to those contracts. And those guys did not live up to that amount of money, so now it's time to move on. And the saddest thing about all this is the simple fact that the Green Bay Packers, who would have thought that we would have been happier with Josh Myers at center, Elton Jenkins at guard, and having Eric Stokes at corner instead of Nate Hobbs. When you look at how both of those guys performed on their new teams, with Myers being with the Jets and having Eric Stokes out there with the Raiders, both of those guys performed just as well or better than what we ended up bringing in for significantly less money. Goody's decisions the last offseason did not make the Packers better. It actually made them worse because their offensive line got worse by moving on from Josh Myers and bringing in Aaron Banks. And to right your wrongs,
I'm very frustrated.
Cut both those guys
with Goody. Don't you feel that, Brad?
Because when you look at the investment that was made, $77 million, I think $48 million with Nate Hobbs, that is significant investment in guys that did not work out. It is okay, right? They'll find new teams. They'll try to find their leg somewhere else. But the Green Bay Packers cannot continue to invest money in bad investments. And Aaron Banks, unfortunately, and Nate Hobbs, unfortunately, were bad investments. Both of the guys did not play up to their contracts. Both the guys dealt with injuries throughout this year. Meanwhile, we had to watch Josh Myers get a 2-year extension with the Jets and Eric Stokes becoming maybe a hot commodity at corner that the Raiders want to re-sign. Meanwhile, we're sitting here thinking, damn, can we move on from Aaron Banks and Nate Hobbs? That is a problem, but you can correct that problem simply by moving on, saving money, and getting somebody else. So, Goody, if you want to hit a home run this offseason, you got to move on from your mistakes of the past offseason.
Well, it'll be interesting, too, because the two things come to mind as you say that. One, expectations were high because the year before free agency with McKinney and Jacobs, ooh, boy, you're feeling good. You're saying, hey, Goody has hit his rhythm now, maybe drafting a little bit better, dabbling in the free agent waters. So when you signed Hobbs and Banks, I felt like he had the benefit of the doubt. Now I feel like, but look, in retrospect, looks like Jacobs and McKinney, those were already established studs in the league. It's almost just like, well, of course they were going to do well for the Packers. Now it's shifted to like, I don't know if Goody has the benefit of the doubt anymore. If he were to sign someone in free agency, then I'm like, well, I don't really know who they are. I wonder if they're going to be good or not. I think he's lost the benefit of the doubt with that. And we've talked about how this is a critical offseason for Brian Gutekunst. And I agree with you, Kyle. And Ben, you just said it. He holds on to guys, his guys, not particularly drafted guys, but I also think that with free agency, there's a little bit of love that you have for these guys too. You want to see them do well. He tends to hold on to guys a season too late when he selects them. We are going to see if Aaron Banks and Nate Hobbs, if Goody falls into the same trap, holding on to guys just a little bit longer than he should, all because you're kind of hoping they arrive and are the guy that you want them to be.
Oh, Strofe, I forgot to tell you, we need you. You created the playoff impact performance, the PIPs, playoff impact players. Those that were drafted in the first 3 rounds over the last 3 years for the Green Bay Packers, they have 12 drafted in the first 3 rounds the last 3 years. The draft class was ranked last. Was it NFL.com or ESPN.com?
25 draft.
So when did we add that? Are those part of the equation?
Yeah, none of them were
okay
PIPs.
All right, then we don't need you. I thought it was not included with the last year's team.
Well, Matthew Golden was a PIMP.
PIMP.
I'm sorry, 50 Cent.
I don't know what
50,
you heard
50
about
Cent came
me.
on me for a second,
But he
man.
can't get a dollar out of me.
What a
gotta
song.
like no person can't see.
Because I'm a PIMP.
We need PIP, not PIMP.
No,
That's tough.
we'll take some
I mean,
PIMPs. Justin said he wants some more character flaw guys.
Pimping ain't gonna win no championships. It's gonna get you in jail, kiddos.
Thank you for the PSA.
Okay.
Kyle Wallace is standing on support for Goody to restructure and bring back
at the right price.
Failed Rashan Gary at the right price, which I don't think matters. And again, the reason why I bring that part up from a draft class standpoint is not only the Nate Hobbs and Aaron Banks, to your point, not work out the draft class, which is not written in stone. They can perform moving forward, but other than Matthew Golden, maybe Anthony Belton. I'm not a believer in Savion Williams. Anyone else that you're a believer in from that draft?
I mean,
exactly.
No, Colin Oliver. They got me hyped up for
from the Minnesota game.
Yeah, they gave
another preseason game, like Alex Strofe is reading into Jordan Morgan.
I guess that was basically a preseason game. Baron Sorrell.
It was worse, actually. We had the conversation after that game. It felt worse than a preseason game.
Yeah, that was a painful watch.
It did. It's just think it's just so painful. I mean, again,
we got to get to Mark Tauscher.
Okay,
I think he will add. He was a Goot stan, and it's not that he's full out on Goot, but he has a brighter and more clear mind as it comes to Goody, unlike Kyle, who's blinded by those glasses with green and gold. Mark Tauscher, the Packer Hall of Famer, joins us next.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman.
Kid's got the longest rope in radio. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
You could take that one of two ways, and I agree with both.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, King. I see you, the confident.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. The best source for every piece of NFL news you need to know.
I would just say that right now I think all options are on the table. I think that they went through that trade thing and they talked to teams, and it's not like those talks are shut down.
ESPN NFL insider Adam Schefter is on Jen, Gabe, and Chewy every Wednesday morning at 7:30. Sponsored by Island Resort and Casino, Tony Wendorf and Associates, and Smart 18 Union. On 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Kyle Brust Nortman's Ben Brust here for Grimal and Associates Insurance. They do what anyone with a growing family, like myself, does. Protect what matters most. Grimal and Associates specializes in coverage that's tailored exactly to you. Clients aren't just policies. They're part of their community. Personalized American Family Insurance back service, expert guidance, and genuine commitment. Grimal and Associates focuses on building trusted relationships and providing peace of mind. The same values they've had for over 30 years in the Milwaukee area. Connect with Grimal and Associates at teamgrimal.com.
This is Coach Greg Gard. Strong teams succeed with the right partners. Bank CMG works closely with Wisconsin business owners, offering local insight, modern tools, and honest guidance you can trust. They take the time to understand your goals and help you build something sustainable. Whether you're managing cash flow, planning for growth, or navigating change, having the right banking partner matters. When your business matters, your bank should too. BankCMG.com.
The dance of sunlight on water.
Shimmering, sparkling, beautiful, hypnotic. Houses that overlook a gorgeous body of water are the most highly desired houses in the world.
The Bellamare collection of fine jewelry features classic white diamonds, flanked and surrounded by rare and exotic blue diamonds.
Bellamare means beautiful water.
Bellamare, sunlight on water, glimmering and twinkling.
The dance is enticing.
The look is spectacular.
The impact is exciting.
Blue and white diamonds created in the heart of Mother Nature.
Will dance and sing on the body of a glittering, sparkling woman.
Bellamare. This blue and white beauty of sunlight on water
should be worn on the fingers,
the wrist,
the neck, and the ears
of the woman you love.
The Bellamare collection is available only at Kessler's.
We do diamonds better because diamonds are what we do.
For the location of the Kesslers nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
At Saturn Lounge, we know if your marketing actually worked, you would know. Your website would perform, not just exist. Your storytelling would inspire, not fall flat. Your integrated campaigns would create impact, not excuses. There'd be no refreshing dashboards, no waiting on a report to explain what happened. It's time to generate quality leads and turn them into customers. Let's make it happen with Saturn Lounge, your marketing partner for clear, measurable results. Visit us today at SaturnLounge.com. When marketing works, it shows.
It's time for the Marquette Minute on 94.5 ESPN. This Marquette Minute is brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Buffalo Wild Wings is the official viewing party location for Marquette road games this season.
Marquette picked up its first road win of the season, rolling past Georgetown 76-60 in Washington, D.C. The Golden Eagles opened up the second half with a big 15-7 run and led by as many as 13 points down the stretch. Freshman Nigel James Jr. led the charge with 20 points, marking the 9th time this season he scored 20 or more.
Now going to the basket. Took on all 5 players. That was another Jordan. That was a Jordan.
Was that?
Drove, beat 4 players, and then launched and hammered.
Marquette improved to 10-18 overall and 5-12 in Big East play. They're back home Sunday afternoon to take on DePaul at Fiserv Forum.
This Marquette Minute is brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Buffalo Wild Wings is the official viewing party location for Marquette road games this season. Check out the Golden Eagles watch party schedule at gomarquette.com/BWW. You're listening to Kyle Brust Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Green and Gold Hall of Famer.
It's been very, very rough, I think is the nicest way to put that.
Solving the world's problems one day at a time.
Go find somebody that can excite you and get your group ready, period.
It's Mark Tauscher.
Well, that's why you're not the GM.
On Kyle Brust Nortman.
I wonder if Alex Strofe is having a conversation with Mark Tauscher about his new royalty-free intro that he was not pleased with when he joined us last week when Alex Strofe was gallivanting across Florida as a newly engaged man.
Oh, he hated it.
Did not like it. Did you get the flack from Strofe, Alex? Or did you get the flack from Tausch, Alex?
I have not received any messaging about him not enjoying his new open.
All right, well, I'm just letting you know for him. Tausch, welcome into Kyle Brust Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin.
What am I giving Stroke flack about?
Your new royalty-free music introduction with all of our tension and hang up on.
Stroke and I were talking. It was just congratulating him on his pending nuptials and all that good stuff. It sounds like he executed it at a really high level. So.
Don't you think it's very gracious that he's offered 5 members of KBN with a +1 to come to his wedding?
5 members of is there 5 members of KBN?
T, you want to start like this?
You about to get hung up on. Keep playing.
Oh no, actually, I was trying to think who the 5 people are. I only have 3. It's you 3, and then Strofe. And
No. KBN Nation fans. He's offering 5 spots for fans with a +1.
Okay, no, I wasn't even trying to be snarky there. Actually, it would have been really snarky and good if I did.
Yeah,
but I wasn't even trying to be. No,
Okay.
Strove's a very generous, nice young man. That's good.
And each of those 5 that come to the wedding are donating to charity. We have 40 applicants right now. I mean, it's amazing, and we're just going to grow that.
That's fantastic. Good for Strofe.
Well, you better have an invite too, right?
What's that?
You better have an invite too, right? He's inviting KBN Nation.
No, I wouldn't expect. Let me tell you something. If I didn't get invited to Brust's wedding, I'm certainly not expecting to get invited to Strofe's wedding.
Yeah, old T, again, I feel the flack on that one, and I get it.
Quick question. I know you guys usually ask for it at the end, but I'm in like a real-life situation here. So I'm going down to the Bucs game. I got a couple of meetings in Milwaukee the next couple of days, and I'm driving on the interstate from Madison, and there's a cop in the right lane driving 70.
Great question. I know where you're going. Yep.
All these cars, everybody slams their brakes on and then jams behind it. If you're going 73 and you pass, what do you do if you're me?
Great question,
I've seen people pass a cop on the left side and just keep on moving.
Yeah, I think you want to keep it probably below 75. I think you're probably safe below 75. You scream by him 80, you're asking for it, Tausch. But the cowards of the road who go 70 exactly. Come on now, you're just bottlenecking. That's
also I think it's the cop's fault because now he's backing up traffic because obviously people are going to be scared to go by him.
Yeah, no.
Yep, he or she, whoever. I didn't get a look because I yanked behind him because everybody else did, and then I was thinking, if I was in a rush, I'd go around him. I'm not.
It took you as a leader, not a follower.
Well, no, I don't want to get a ticket. I mean, there's plenty of times you're going to get a ticket and you're going to be doing the wrong thing. This is not one of them. So I'm not in a big rush to get down. So I didn't. But there was a point where, because what I like doing is sitting in the lake, cruise, go at the speed I like and not have to worry about all this conjecture. And the cop, it was definitely a lot of combustion, a lot of congestion that didn't need to happen. So they got off, and now we're good to go.
What's the Mark Tauscher cruise control 70-mile-per-hour speed limit? What's the range you are at?
I don't know if I want to get into that because I don't know what the. I mean, I don't. I'll say this: 9 is fine, 10 you're mine. That's what I heard.
Yeah, I'm 78, 79.
77.
I can tell you where my number hits, but that's what I was told, and I've kind of lived. That's kind of how I roll when I'm in my beautiful Zimbrick Chevy Tahoe.
Dang.
And my Zimbrick European Mercedes-Benz.
Y'all need to give me a Zimbrick some too.
Well, it's me and Tauscher. You got to work on yourself. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't play for Badgers in the NBA.
It's not our fault that we worked at it.
I'll blame my parents.
Didn't have bum knees and slow feet.
Oh wow.
Well, Tausch, I want you to listen to this clip by Goody when he
Strofe,
said this
wake up.
At the NFL Combine.
Strofe ain't paying not a lick of attention. He's sitting here thinking about, golly, all these people coming to my way.
We've talked a lot about this. Our ability to be more consistent in situational football and finishing off games. A number of our games the past couple of years, we've been up in the games and just not been able to close them out. And our group's got to get to that point. So I think we're on our way there. I really like the guys in our locker room, and I like the makeup of our team. But that's an area that we have to fix.
Now, Tausch, call me crazy, but it sounds like Goody's saying, I like our roster. It's our coaching that is causing issues in situational football. Is Goody trying to throw some shade on Matt LaFleur? Or if not, then what is he trying to say?
Look at you, Norty. You are just a pot-stirring.
Yeah!
Yeah, look at you. You are just taking stuff and running with it, and I get it.
Tell me I'm wrong, Tausch.
No, I am going to tell you you're wrong. Listen, I think from his perspective, do I think Goody believes he's built a hell of a roster? I do. Do I think that there's some things that, he has been critical kind of in a undercover way of some of the things that have happened? But no, I don't think he thinks LaFleur is a matter of fact, he's come out and said what he thinks. What I think he knows and what I think he's been addressing and everything, all I heard as you were playing that clip was we can't run the football when we need to. That's when you're talking situational football, you're talking about 3rd and short, you're talking about goal line, you're talking about when you got to have it, I got to have it. Because defensively, when Micah was out there, we closed some games up. Did we do it perfectly? No. But the way you stop a 21-3 lead from evaporating is you churn some clock, you get some first downs, you have kind of that ultimate hammer where you can run the football, and he has tried. I think Goody realizes – I actually look at it the other way, Brad. I think Goody realizes that he maybe has not equipped his group with the O-line that he wanted. He tried to do it after the Philly playoff loss. It didn't work. Last year, it probably was worse. And I think he is looking at it like we need to be better. And I don't think he's saying, Matt LaFleur, you need to scheme things up better. I think he's saying we all need to be better. We need to get you more. We need to get you more people that can help you accomplish these critical situational football things that have to happen in order to win games. And I think that's where his direction is headed in this offseason.
I mean, Tausch, since we're talking about not being able to run the football, one of the reasons for that was the offensive line, the makeup of the offensive line. Would you have rather taken Josh Myers at center and Elton Jenkins at guard versus having that hosh-posh at center and having Aaron Banks at guard?
Yep. Yeah, and I think if you get do-overs in life, which, you can rectify things, but most people don't get do-overs. The Aaron Banks signing last year, and now there's a big number that's going to be this year that I think the Green Bay Packers are going to pay.
Oh.
It didn't work as well as everybody hoped. And Aaron Banks was not able to stay as healthy, especially in the beginning of the season. Obviously, Elton wasn't able to play as well, and then he got hurt as he would have liked to at center. So it's always easy to look back. And what I was saying this morning on our show was, this whole concept of only signing 1.5 free agents per draft class, I don't think you can do that and say you're a draft and develop team. You've got 8 or 9 picks. Not everybody is going to be a Tucker Kraft, and you're going to pay Bonko dollars, or a Jordan Love, and you got to pay Bonko dollars. You can spend $3 or $4 million per year on some really nice role players that'll solidify things. And Josh Myers was, less than that last year. And I know you want to always be improving, but you also want to insure carefully and dream fearlessly with some of these other rosters. But you also have to have some steady guys that you know what you're getting. And not everything needs to be a dice roll. And I think that's something that I'm sure Goody's going to look at and I'll be really fascinated to see the Sean Ryan component to this, because I think he is going to be in that John Runyon. You got to pay a little bit more than maybe you want to keep, but he knows the system. You know, he's a steady player. He's never going to be a at least as we sit here now, he's never going to be a rock star all-pro, but he also is a very viable football player in the NFL. And you can't have 53 A-plus players. You just can't afford to do that. You need to have some singles and doubles hitters within that lineup too.
Tausch, one more before we let you go here. For some odd reason, we're going to run back a Strofe 2.0 combine. We've added 1 rep of 135 on the bench.
What do you mean, why are you going to do it? Because you got 6 million views on it. Probably helps
more than that amongst all platforms. But I don't know how you are worse than what you were to go viral again. But could I don't think he can. Like, looking at him right now in the eyes and how he's swimming in this outfit that he's wearing right now, there's no way
1 rep at 135.
He could do 1 rep at 135. Correct.
What do you think he would do jumping wise? You think he'd be good jumping?
No, he's not good at anything.
Oh, yeah, he sucks at most athletic feats.
Well, so here's the real question. And I think Strofe has embraced this. He's obviously doing it again because he's a good teammate and he wants, to go viral again. I don't think you're asking what could he be best at. I think you should be asking what could he be worse at than what he did last year.
Everything.
Well, that's hurtful.
It was pretty rough. It's hard to handicap.
Do we put him in
worse?
Do we put him in some linebacker drills with some pads, or having him run some routes?
Where are we getting pads from?
We can
less than 24 hours.
Their school's not too far away. Put him in somebody's.
I don't know. Like to me, that the vertical leap.
I did that last year.
They tried to put sticky notes on a wall.
You did all of that already.
Yeah, we did it all last year.
Yeah.
So we're trying to add the bench
He did
press.
just the bar for the bench press. We're new 135
But
this year.
I did it like 30 times. So
yeah,
we
with
add
45
weight.
pounds.
Okay. Well, with you and Maddie, with you guys going together here, man, I don't think you can go wrong. I'm sure you guys will have a big hit. Lord knows what you'll end up doing, but it'll be a big hit.
So 135, yes or no?
For Strophe?
Yeah.
No.
Dude, no one in their right mind should put their name next to you to do something.
How old is your son?
There are guys that I played college ball with when they first got to Wisconsin. Now, they weren't linemen, but they couldn't do 135.
Well, that's
really?
only
135 or 185?
No, it was 135.
Oh, well, then I'm screwed. How old's your son, Tausch? You think he can put up 135?
I do not think he's quite there. 135, no, because he doesn't. No, I do not believe. I'm not even sure he weighs 135. I think he's right in that 135 to 140. No, I wouldn't want him to do that right now at this point. But no, I don't think he would be doing that.
Is his son a better athlete than you are already?
Definitely. He's a good hockey player.
Oh.
I know this. He's a better skater. I can't speak on anything else, but he'd be a better skater for sure.
I can't skate, so that's not high ball.
That helps. He's a better. Yeah.
What can
there
you do?
go.
I can beat Ben in basketball to 11.
Oh, yeah, that's the next question. I wrote this down that we will be doing. 1-on-1, it's 10-0 Strofe playing 2-11. Who wins?
I'm winning.
Who gets the ball?
Doesn't matter.
Start.
I do.
Strofe would have to hit a jumper early. I can't imagine. Would you post him up, or what would you
post him up?
I will attempt that if the.
He already tried and ran into my chest and went backwards.
Yeah, I don't know that.
No,
that would
I'm
go
talking. Is Brust going to post you, or are you just going to take him?
I'm just going to go right by his ass.
Okay. Yeah, I think Strofe, that could be tough sledding. But if you can hit that one magical jumper, all you got to do is hit one. If you only need one, all you got to do is hit one.
It's like the little Giants. All it takes is one time.
Man, this is embarrassing.
This is our guy. Thanks, Tausch.
All right, boys.
I can leave too if you want.
Man.
Wow.
No, we need you.
He's a lover.
No, just to continue to rip on. We don't need you for much else.
You're a lover, Strofe.
You are a lover.
That's all that matters.
Safe place.
This does not sound sincere at all.
No, you are. You are. I can't say you're anything else other than a lover.
I think I'm going to take the next segment. I'll have to go get a hot dog. And you guys.
That's going to help in the combine. The combine's tomorrow. He's getting a hot dog.
I'm getting a chili dog.
Oh, my gosh.
This is how he's training. Glizzies.
Glizzies, 2 minutes.
Many wins. Many wins. Waiting at Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee. This February, you could break the bank and get down with a share of $300,000 in prizes. Bust out your rewards card and play to earn entries. It all goes down with Thursday drawings. Break the bank. Only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Raise your hand if you're excited about feeling older faster than you should. Yeah, I didn't think so. If you're feeling pain that makes you feel older than you are, there's good news. QC Kinetics patients here in Milwaukee are getting relief, feeling younger, jumping back into life at full speed, and it didn't happen in an operating room. Dr. Caravelli and the team at QC Kinetics and their medical professionals use the latest in regenerative treatments, backed by real science. Treatments that take the tiny, powerful healing tools inside your body and concentrate them right where you need relief. Nothing makes it more real than hearing the real stories behind QC Kinetics. Mike is training for a marathon instead of giving up running. Kathy walked around Disney with her grandkids. Alan is back to work, now climbing ladders like no big deal. All real QC Kinetics patients. The sooner you start treatment, the sooner inflammation eases, and the sooner the joint damage slows down. Find out if you're a candidate for QC Kinetics and their regenerative treatments. Your visit and consultation is absolutely free. Give them a call now at 414-240-2298. 414-240-2298. That's 414-240-2298.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen. Tune into the Rich Eisen Show weekdays from 12 to 2, right here on 94.5 ESPN, WKTI, and WKTI HD Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust Nortman, KBN on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Nortman.
On the Carbless Talk and Text line, 800-990-3776. Oh, wow, a couple good ones. First, Dusty in Partyville chiming in, who is a big Alex Stroh fan. He's the Texas correspondent for Mr. Relevant, who's listening to KBN and is interested in how he gets the invite of the possibility of coming to the Alex Stroh wedding. Well, you did it, Dusty. You texted into 800-990-3776.
All the way from Tejas?
That's a lot of demand.
Coming from Texas to your wedding? This is what you've created that is so special about what we do every day, connecting with fans and then bringing them into your life.
Dude.
No, Ben, this is what's so special about what you've created.
No.
Bro, you have people who want to come
from Texas and you're just disrespecting him right that?
How did I disrespect him? I met him earlier this year at Lambeau Field. Wonderful guy. He brought a sign for me at Green Bay game.
Hey, now he
can just come to your wedding potentially.
He should be an invite. He shouldn't have to go through KBN Nation. He should be getting an invite.
This should be like you should send the save the date right now.
I got bad news. I'm out of space.
What do you mean?
You don't even have a venue.
Nah, I know
now
you
lie.
Nah, I know you lie.
And now you hate KBN Nation.
I was just talking.
Mr. Relevant Army and
I
Charity.
I'm glad you know the MIA. Nicely done. I hate them all. You're reading this absolutely correctly.
I just
if you wanted
the
so
idea
badly,
that Strofe.
If you wanted so badly to invite, I turned your mic off. We're not doing this. If you wanted so badly to invite KBN Nation to a wedding, you had your opportunity 6 months ago. You could speak now.
The thing is that I will be going back, just like you didn't go back to watch Jordan Morgan film, and I'll be pulling all the transcripts
Interesting how we didn't start the show with how you said you were going to do that last night. We didn't want to leave the show with that?
I was sitting by my phone waiting for you to FaceTime me watching Jordan Morgan film, and you let me down. But my overall point is, as somebody who says the world needs more love and all these great things, the idea that you, Alex Strofe, the kid who grew up doing morning announcements in middle school, going to UW Green Bay games, getting press passes, do all these great things. You are now living your dream, and people appreciate what you do so much.
And I appreciate
They're willing to come from Texas to your wedding. Like, that is so gracious and amazing that, like, when we look at our core values as a company and you at your graciousness with your wife, potential future wife here, are offering spots for 5 people.
Potential future wife.
To
She
go
said yes.
to your wedding is just, like, you can't write a better article for the State Journal, Madison.com. I already have the PR going. Like, I've let them know, like, this is going to be a great story come summer 2027. And then what her path as well.
A really bad story when they interview me and I say it's not happening.
It's just...
Strofe, you're better than that.
You're better
man.
than that.
No, I'm dead serious.
Kyle, you got a wedding coming up. Why don't you do it?
It's listen.
You love charity, don't you, Kyle?
We should have.
Will you let him talk?
I'm jealous that we didn't have this phenomenal idea 6 months ago. I wish I could have, but Mama Wallace already got the list, and we're already at capacity, man. I wish I could have invited KBN Nation to my wedding, man.
Could have been.
Could have planned for it, and now we're planning for it together.
See, Brad can't make your wedding. You've got an open seat.
No,
Why
it's
don't we
already,
give it out?
Brad told me he couldn't make my wedding months ago. So, yeah, so I already knew that.
So my seat's been filled.
Yeah, 100%. Mama Wallace filled.
Again, a couple more coming in at 800-990-3776 are being added to the Ben Brust ChatGPT project of keeping tabs. Who's interested in coming to the Alex Strofe 2027 wedding of love and charity? We're calling it Love and Charity, the wedding of Alex Strofe and his fiancee Allie.
Strofe, you should have like a special time.
Love and charity.
Great. You should have a special moment on a dance floor where you just say, everybody in KBN Nation come to the dance floor. Everybody in KBN Nation.
And they can circle around you and play Piano Man. They can drop their pants like they do at my wedding.
You can have your own Piano Man moment, Strofe, without having to drop your pants.
The only people that would come up for that are Brad and Lexi.
No, in the little... What?
That's the only KBN Nation members that will be there.
Oh, wow.
Wow. No, that's great.
This is
open weekend in summer.
Did Ben lose his best man?
Oh, I guess he'll be there, but he might be busy, you know.
Oh.
Best man duties.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, so many best man duties today, the wedding.
He's busy.
I got to hold the rings that I'm going to pick out with him at Robert Hack Diamonds.
Yeah. Shout out to Strofe, man. Awesome guy.
Awesome guy. Awesome thing that he's doing.
800-990-3776.
Love and charity. The wedding. It's not a bit.
No, it's a bit.
No, it's not a bit.
I was literally just talking to your fiance about venues yesterday. And trust me, listen, she has her eye on some beautiful venues.
Oh, really?
Listen, money, space, doesn't matter. She said she wants a beautiful venue, a beautiful space. So I can't wait.
Even though I live in Cleveland and Strofe called Ohio the armpit of the country, I will still take the invite to his wedding.
Wow, it's a lot to overcome.
Stand
right
by
there.
that.
It's a lot to overcome.
I will be at the wedding. Thanks for the invite, Colin in 303. Well, you're on the list, Colin. I can't officially add you to that. I think Soren's calling in to see if he can get an invite.
Oh, yeah.
Soren, please make your pitch
kids.
on the Carpless Talking text line. I don't know if he's got to. You got to donate to charity, though. I don't know if Soren's got that kind of money.
Soren go to church. He can donate.
Yeah, he lives
money.
charity.
Yeah.
Is he becoming a man of the cloth?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
If he is becoming a man of the cloth, he's gonna have to become a little nicer to Josh. God don't like that.
Soren in Heartland, you are up to talk about how much you want to go to Alex Strofe's wedding, and that only.
Hey guys. First of all, you think Rashan Gary is invited to Strofe's wedding or not?
Wow.
Let that one breathe.
Soren, you can come. You got to come. If you got jokes like that, it's going to be a party.
Soren can come.
Soren better be there.
So, yeah, at the kids'
Is Josh DiMaggio going to be there? That would be a
they
clash
can
of
sit
titans.
at the table together.
That'd be
Yes,
a clash
Soren
of
and Josh.
titans.
Soren,
Next to one another.
Soren, I can promise you a spot next to Josh DiMaggio at Strofe's wedding. Are you in?
Well, you can't do that.
Yes, you can.
Can't promise
He probably smells like tuna.
Oh, wow.
Sheesh.
You can't do that.
A lot of drama at Strofe's wedding.
Oh, my gosh.
I like drama.
I can't wait. Love, charity, and drama. The wedding of Alex Strofe in 2027.
Certainly a lot of drama. I agree.
I hope Gina Della from Pella is there.
Oh, Gina's going to be there because Gina's the party. And
If you don't invite her, I will have a problem.
I talked to her earlier today.
And I'm sure she'd say yes because she's all about making dreams come true. She's going to make your dream come true in your house. Those windows, those doors, transform from the inside out. That is the Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin promise. And they know that the quality and durability that they provide, you will be satisfied with. You want to be inspired? Go to the showroom in Brookfield. We've been there several times. every time I go there. I'm telling you, it is literally like an Apple store for windows and doors. You're going to walk away inspired. You can interact with them. You're going to see how they can transform your home from the inside out. So your home's comfort, efficiency, overall style is going to be out of this world. Don't miss this financing opportunity. 0% for 4 years. You can't pass that up. That's well into the 2030s. So visit PellaWI.com, go to the showroom in Brookfield, or call them today, because Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin is going to transform that home of yours.
Chef Ed's correct on the Carbos Talking text line. Alex does not have the stones to say anything to his fiance. Sean, a decent idea. Z and the D, you're on the Carbos Talking text line.
Happy Wednesday. I would like to throw my name into consideration just because, Mr. Strofe, if you haven't found a DJ, I would offer my services for a discounted price.
My uncle's a DJ, Zach. Sorry.
But you can.
Oh, that hurts a lot.
Yeah, he's hurting everybody right now with his pivot against letting people come to the wedding that are donating to charity. The wedding of love, charity, and drama in 2027 will happen if I have anything to say about it.
And a DJ.
With Z and the D DJing.
Love, drama, charity, and a discounted DJ.
Why do you hate everything now?
I never said
You're supposed to be the man
anything.
of love. You literally just told Z and the D who you love that my uncle's a DJ.
I love my uncle a little bit more.
Hey,
Yeah, sorry,
You're going to
Zach.
make your uncle work at your wedding?
That's crazy.
That's his wedding gift to all of us.
That's
all of us. He's DJ'd all of my cousins' weddings.
Is he good?
One more
Yes, he's
thing
very good.
is something sad is happening next.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
And
What's
Strofe
that?
Strofe was like the ringleader of this. He killed Heerbrad out. It's the last Heerbrad ever because Strofe killed it. Next.
This is Kyle Brust and Nortman.
I have never seen BBL together. I've seen BBQ, barbecue. I've seen other things like that. I've never seen BBL.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Well, we're starting out with a little bit of an issue. 41 southbound at Silver Spring. The right lane is blocked with a crash, so watch out for that. Otherwise, we've got our usual backups on westbound 94 from about 27th Street all the way to Mitchell Boulevard. Eastbound's backed up from 76th Street to Holly Road. And 175 southbound almost at National Avenue. We've got the right lane blocked with a vehicle fire. And checking the TMJ4 Storm King forecast. Tonight, mainly clear, a low of 17. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, a high of 39. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Parents can expect to use 2,500 to 3,000 diapers in a baby's first year. The Milwaukee Diaper Mission has distributed over 1.4 million diapers and other supplies for families just last year alone. This is WTMJ's Kristen Bry. Join me for WTMJ Cares Bowling for Babies, where we will raise funds for Milwaukee Diaper Mission. You can be part of it. Text BABY to the WTMJ Talk and Text line, 855-616-1620, to support our WTMJ Cares effort.
Tax refund season is here, but at Cunis, you don't need your tax refund to get a great ride. Right now, during the Cunis Keep Your Refund event, you don't have to spend your tax refund to drive something you'll love. Why? Because Cunis has added a huge selection of over 1,200 affordable pre-owned vehicles available right now across 3 Milwaukee area locations. That's Oak Creek Buick GMC, Greenfield Buick GMC, and Hope Chevrolet. Cars, trucks, and SUVs, all makes and models, and all priced to fit your budget, so you can hang on to your refund for the things that matter most. Pay down bills, take a trip, start a project, spend your refund how you want. With over 1,200 affordable vehicles, chances are the perfect one is waiting for you without touching your tax refund. Shop Cunis Oak Creek Buick GMC, Greenfield Buick GMC, and Hope Chevrolet today. The Keep Your Refund event, only at Cunis. Start your search at CunisMKE.com.
Hey, it's Kyle Wallace. February is all about love, and while you're out here showing love to your partner, don't forget about a place that shows up for you every single day, your home. Right now, when you buy 2 windows, you get 2 free. That's a real deal, and there's no limit. You'll also get 0% interest for 36 months, $500 off your next home improvement project. Call 414-410-2000 or visit universalwindowsdirect.com to schedule your free estimate today. And like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
There's nothing like Milwaukee Bucks basketball at Fiserv Forum. The dunks, the defense, the roar of 17,000 fans. It's even better when you're with friends or family. From jaw-dropping plays to buzzer-beating threes, every game is packed with unforgettable moments that you'll get to share together. So gather your crew and get your single game tickets today at bucks.com/single. That's bucks.com/single.
Hey, this is Mike from Infinity Exteriors. Buying a roof, siding, or windows can feel overwhelming. Hidden costs, confusing contracts. We don't play that game. We educate you so you can decide. And when you know the facts, Infinity Exteriors is the clear choice. Since 1997, we've installed peace of mind with no surprise upcharges, flexible budgets, and immediate financing. Infinity Exteriors, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Visit infinityexteriors.com.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Strofe killed here, Brad out. Do we have sad music?
In the arms.
How do I say goodbye?
How do I say bring a tear to my eyes, boys.
800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and Text line. Before we jump into Hear Brad Out, there's been 2.5 years of these.
2.5 years.
If any of your, I don't know if there's favorites, any of your Hear Brad Outs that stand out to you, like universal menu, red light, green light, yellow light, purple light, ordering system.
Yeah, there's also vehicle mood lighting. There was, there's so many.
The universal handshake.
Universal handshake was the closest you got to something that had a chance.
Well, no, that was the dumbest one.
I've got.
If you know somebody for 6 months, you can only fist bump.
And you can revert back to having to become more formal with it after you haven't seen for a while.
We had the universal menu where you said Chinese places.
I did say that, yes.
Okay, yeah. Everybody needed to serve pizza and
chicken fingers at Chinese restaurants, Mexican restaurants, Indian food restaurants.
Who needs sushi when I can have chicken tenders?
Yeah.
It
Going to a sushi place. Can I get the chicken tenders?
It caters to everybody. Who can forget Thanksgiving carols?
That was so dumb.
All right, well we're gonna do Hear Brad Out and give it its fair due. Come on in,
Okay.
Greg Scalzo.
We're gonna tease everybody.
We're gonna bring in market manager and vice president Greg Scalzo.
I like
to the conversation. He looks very handsome. It's kind of a sad moment to bring you in, Greg, because we have created the wedding of love and charity.
Yeah.
45 to 50 people in the last 2 days have put their name into my ChatGPT project of the Alex Strofe wedding of 2027 because there's 5 spots.
I just want to say one thing to Strofe on this. Like, I am so proud of you. I think it's amazing how much you care about the fans, that you're willing to and excited about having them at your wedding. I heard about this. And I know oftentimes I give you a lot of flack, right? So I know that you are looking for recognition when Ben got the unselfish teammate. That's amazing. What we care about here at Good Karma, what we care about at ESPN Milwaukee is fans, partners, and teammates. And the fact that you and your wonderful wife who works here too are so giving, and you guys are so all in that you're like, hey, we want to celebrate our day of love with KBN Nation and the KBN fans. That's amazing. And so impressive, and you should be really proud. And I'm proud to call you a teammate today.
Think about what your next conversation will be like when you're asking for money.
Yeah, the VP just said that to you.
Yeah, isn't that amazing though?
They might
Ben didn't even invite half of the teammates he should have invited.
That's correct.
And
that's why I wanted to right the wrongs with Strofe, because he looks at me as a best friend. I want to hold you to that standard.
You want to right the wrongs by doing this. at
Doing
my
what?
wedding.
No, you're
Which you had
doing
the
this.
opportunity to do 6
It's not
months
your
ago.
it's not your wedding, by the way.
Well, I know that. It's Ben Brust's wedding
Well,
is
it's
what I've learned the
KBN
last 3
Nation's
days.
wedding because of you, and I'm proud. I'm
No,
happy
literally,
that
the
we're
KBN
not
Nation
saying-
takeover.
All credit goes to Ben Brust, who has come up with this idea, tried to execute this
Yeah, but
idea.
it's not him. It's you. It's the
No,
fact that you guys
the
are so
willingness.
willing to do it. It's amazing.
His fiance was even talking to Ben and I about different options, talking about how we got to get contest rules written, which is great buy-in from the future Stroh family. Talking about,
sure.
well, if we run out of space, Kyle, you'll have to give up your seat. I said, sure, for KBN
for KBN
Nation.
Nation,
They're offering
absolutely.
their
Like-
services at discounted rates. It's unbelievable.
The future Strohs are just going to be a great example, and I'm glad you acknowledged this.
yeah.
I mean, when I saw Dusty in Partyville, who's in Texas, say, how do I get an invite to the Alex Stroh wedding? Like, in Texas, he's willing to fly up and donate money to charity and go to Stroh's wedding. Like, that is, I'm proud of him, too. I really am.
That's the beauty of what we do. We build communities here, and the fact that you're bringing your community together on your big day to celebrate you and your wonderful fiance, like, it's unbelievable.
Wait, Stroh, you got to win from this, not only from the fact that KBN Nation's going to be there. This is the VP of Market right here, man. Why don't you have him maybe build some partnerships around this wedding as well? So have some sponsorships.
We could do that.
See? Look, you got to take advantage of that. Not
Why
only-
do you look sad? I'm trying to give you a compliment.
How are you sad? Literally, one of the most important people in the building just praised you, and you're sad about it? Like, this is a great moment.
So great. I'm having so much fun.
What's wrong?
I don't know what I'm missing.
Why are you not
Maddie's
ecstatic?
back there. Maddie, what am I missing right now?
I don't know. I think he'd actually like it.
I know.
What do you mean actually like it?
Oh,
Of course
and
you
then
like it.
he cut her mic when she said that.
I mean, nobody would like this more than Stroh. Like, he loves this. I don't know.
This is the quietest he's ever been.
I do think you get a couple Carbless and Stroh into the wedding. I think it'd be nothing but joy hanging out with KBN Nation.
He's just pointing now.
You want me to talk or Maddie to talk?
I don't know. You share a pod.
Why are you so frustrated?
Why are you frustrated?
Do we need to call it off? The wedding.
Whoa!
No, like the love and charity and KBN Nation.
Wait, do you
wedding.
not want to do this? I thought you wanted to do this. I thought you were all excited about bringing your fans in.
Yeah, that's totally what I said. It wasn't Ben Brust that said all of that. It was me. You're right.
Why aren't you happy?
I'm thrilled. What are you,
You know
talking
what?
about?
That's the one thing. It's the thing I
thrilled.
miss the most about being on the air every day is the fans, is being a part of the community and having the community come around and like.
And they miss you, and they can't wait to talk to you in 24 hours. It's your regularly scheduled bi-weekly hit you haven't done in 3 months.
Is that tomorrow?
Wow.
I don't think that's on my schedule, to be honest with you.
It probably
Why
is.
are you taking shots at him? Saying you haven't
that
done
wasn't
it
a
in 3
shot.
months?
That's a fact.
Why?
What
I didn't know
was
we
going
were
to be
afraid
a
of
great
facts.
conversation the next time they got
3:30
together.
tomorrow. All right. Well, I'm excited to hear more tomorrow. Apparently I am on tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, you can cancel because you took some time out to praise him today. So that's
And he didn't take the praise.
It's moving
I said
words.
thanks.
Really
I said
moving.
That's awesome stuff.
I thought we had a thank you culture around here. That is not our
I just
culture.
said thanks.
Oh, no. Thanks.
Yeah,
Thanks.
I don't want you to feel pressured. I genuinely was so excited to hear that you guys were in on this and that you were excited to have the
when I
fans there.
talked to her, she said, "You're going to be sitting with the 10 people from KBN Nation." And I was like, sounds great.
She did say that.
I'm sure she did.
She did say
did
that.
say
Kyle
that.
was
Yeah,
This is
around.
like part of the GKB history too. Jason Wilde had fans at his wedding.
Oh, what?
Really?
Yeah,
Jesse Nelson
Can't let
did.
Jason out.
Jesse Nelson did.
One of our teammates
you're
got
from
married at the
Madison
Tundra Trio where you do
originally,
Green Bay game day.
What?
Yeah, one of our teammates got married at the houses that we have in Green Bay.
Maybe you guys can do that too.
I'm okay with that. Thanks. I'll take
All
care of
right.
it.
Well,
Are you? Does something happen? Like, are you still engaged right now?
Uh-oh.
I think at least for now, but if this continues, I don't know how much longer it'll last.
What do you mean this continues? Your love?
No, this.
I don't know what this is. You mean us promoting the fact that fans get to go to
The
your
wedding of what you dub it?
love and charity.
Beautiful
Drama.
name.
How many? Is it what? One table of 10 or two tables? 20
Ask
people?
Ben. He's got all
It's
the
one
info.
table of 10. We can make it 12, and I can squeeze in with my wife.
The demand is off the charts.
Did you know somebody offered $1,000?
Jeff in Waukesha said, I give $1,000 to charity to come to the wedding.
That's incredible.
That is amazing.
You can't. How do you say no to charity? What type of
I cut
devil
my
would you
hair
be?
for that. You
I
know?
love charity. I cut my hair for it too.
All right. Well, Jeff will be there in Waukesha.
I love charity.
Do you really?
And I'm not going to take you to see Charity at your bachelor party in Vegas anymore
You
because
gotta
this
get
is
that
dead.
lined up for a third time this week.
This is dead. This is all dead.
Really needed Greg to hear that one.
Is that a repeat right there?
Oh, it's a total repeat.
That's a three-timer.
It's a three-time retread.
I can't believe Stroh's be this upset.
Greg, I'm sorry to have wasted your time. I thought you were going to get the Alex.
I just wanted to recognize you. That's it.
Thanks, Greg.
You're welcome.
That.
Yep.
All right. Well, now we're going to kill Here Brad out.
See you
Coming
guys
up next
tomorrow.
after we killed.
Really great high energy on this show right now.
I know.
Well done.
Who brought him in here to be our producer to act this way?
I don't know.
You do know. All right. Thanks to Greg Scalzo. We remember Hear Brad Out as its final days are numbered with a encore next.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman.
We've called him Whitey Tighties. We've called him the Hall Monitor. He's Jesse Nelson. Like, he's just, I am Jesse Nelson. Kyle, you're Jesse Nelson.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Still dealing with an accident on southbound 41 at Silver Spring. The right lane is blocked right now, so watch out for the delays heading through that area coming in from before Appleton Avenue. We've also got a vehicle fire on 175 southbound just before National Avenue. The right lane is blocked right now, so careful with that. We also have a crash on 41 southbound right at Capitol Drive off on the left shoulder. Otherwise, southbound 43 slowing from Locust all the way through the Marquette, westbound 94 heavy from 27th Street to Mitchell Boulevard. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast, tonight mainly clear, a low of 17. Tomorrow partly cloudy, a high of 39. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
You've already put in the work. Now there's a way to make it count towards your degree. At Lakeland University, your work and life experience can earn you college credit, helping you finish faster, saving time and money. With flexible evening and online classes, plus multiple start dates, Lakeland fits your life. Study 100% online at one of our 6 locations across Wisconsin or on our residential campus in Sheboygan County. Customize your degree to fit your life, your goals, your future, without missing the moments that matter, at work or at home. Your experience matters here. Lakeland University. Experience it your way.
WMLW is the broadcast home of the Milwaukee Bucks. With 8 select games you can watch for free on broadcast channel 49.1. Check out the full schedule at WMLW.com. Our next game is tonight at 6:30 against the Nets on WMLW.
Basketball fans, watch DME Academy on the campus of St. John's in Delafield this Saturday at 4 p.m. See high-flying Wisconsin recruit Latravian Fenderson, 7-foot Gaten Waffo, and 6'10 Trev Rodemaker. This is elite high school hoops. Youth coaches bring your team to see DME Academy in the last home game of the year, honoring the seniors. This Saturday at 4 p.m. on the beautiful campus of St. John's in Delafield. Free admission for everyone. You will see slam dunks.
Recalculating route. Estimated arrival time. Never.
For people with nasal congestion, snoring, or sleep apnea, finding a solution feels like a never-ending road trip.
First stop, my primary doctor. Then the pharmacy. Then a sleep specialist. Then an ENT.
What if there was just one destination for all your problems?
Welcome to Advent, Milwaukee's one-stop solution for nasal congestion, snoring, and sleep apnea for over 20 years. Unlike many other practices, we focus exclusively on these conditions, so you get comprehensive care in one location. Over 95% of patients with severe nasal breathing issues report improvement. Plus, most insurance is accepted for our effective 20-minute in-office treatments.
You have arrived at Clear Breathing.
This is Coach Greg Gard. I've lived my whole life in Wisconsin, and I know what people here value: hard work, honesty, and looking out for one another. That's exactly how Bank CMG approaches banking. They combine hometown values with modern tools to help people make confident financial decisions. When you want a bank that understands where you're coming from, Bank CMG makes sense. Visit bankcmg.com or stop by your local branch. Let's get to work.
Every child deserves a safe, loving, and permanent home.
Help the Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption find families for children who've lingered in foster care the longest. Learn more at davethomasfoundation.org.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Alex Strofe, newly engaged man, is running the show. I'm Ben Brust alongside Kyle Wallace and Brad Nortman. And JD and Fondy is going to preemptively give this Here Brad Out an A+.
Oh, I hope it's not a charity Here Brad Out.
It feels like it.
Okay. Well,
because it's been a good run, he says.
It's been a good run. It's been a good run. Some of the ones that were when I was at my best. Rules on baby names. Who remembers that one?
I do not.
Players should be able to wear into the 100s.
Oh, yeah, that was stupid.
Coaches throwbacks, like you're wearing like Vince Lombardi stuff.
Yeah.
Sunglasses should be worn inside. Bring that back.
How is that a full segment?
I mean, Tori Lowe had on some sunshades today. That was pretty dope.
Of course, universal handshake. This is one of my favorites. Make cursive great again. Remember cursive?
Oh, yeah.
We should be all writing in cursive much more often. Leaving your lights on your home all year. Who remembers heist room? Not escape room, but heist room.
Oh, yeah, that was a bad one.
There were some good ones along the way. Quick trip roundup. Speaking of
Quick
Wisconsin,
Trip Roundup was the best.
Roundup has to be one of the best ones. But
for every $6.74, you'd round up 26 cents to go to the NIL fund.
Yes, and it would. And running the numbers,
it was an impact.
It funded about $18 million.
Meanwhile, they asked for my tax dollars.
Easy money. So we had some other great ones. Left lane license. Who remembers onside kick, Hail Mary?
Oh, I mean, 500.
Yeah, they're like all things though. Like all great things, they must come to an end. And Here Brad Out must come to an end.
They say punters are people too.
Punters are worthy of breaking news.
No, really, that's what they say.
Raising awareness everywhere that punters are people too.
Okay, let's go to it. Time to hear from the punter. Time to Hear Brad Out.
All right, guys.
One more. All right, guys. For good measure. That's right. Hear Brad Out. It's a lot like Tesla, Galileo, Edgar Allan Poe, and Vincent van Gogh. You might as well put Brad Nortman in there. Great minds that were not appreciated until much later. But that's okay. All my Hear Brad Outs, they're my babies. They're my kids. And I love them all the same. And for one final one, I feel very strongly about this one. Very strongly.
You felt strongly about all your babies.
But this one's like a super baby.
Oh, wow.
What I call it?
Super baby.
Pillow menu. That's right, the pillow menu.
You already lost me, and it's the last year. You already lost us.
No, hear me out. Hear me out. When you go to a hotel, you know what's overrated? Square footage and the smell of the soap. You know what's underrated? The pillows that are there, but they just give you the same standard pillow that you expect to fit everybody. Not possible. I've got specific pillows that I want for good night's sleep, because as I get older, I value a great night's sleep. So I envision a tiered pillow system at hotels when you go there, because it's not one size fit all. These hotels think it's one pillow can satisfy everyone. That's an absurd take. So here's what I imagine. I imagine you check in the front desk. You check in. Okay, Mr. Nortman.
Time out real quick. Should we let Brad continue, or should we just end? I know, or should we end it preemptively because we know it's not going to end on a high note?
Imagine you check in. They say, "Yes, Mr. Nortman, we have your room right here. Now let me take you to our pillow showcase room. It's a mocked-up suite where you get to lay in the pillows.
Can't wait for the Holiday Inn to show me their pillow showcase room.
Know what the Holiday Inn is.
You get to experience the different pillows. Of course, there's a standard tier, right? But then there's maybe a signature tier, maybe for $10 more per night, a little more fluff, a little bit more stability. But of course, there is the ultra luxe tier where it is high levels of fabric. It's only the finest pillow.
Was it the right decision to end Here Brad Out? 800-990-3776, the Carpless Talk and Text line. My vote is yes.
And you get to choose it, and you get to have one of the best nights of sleep. Pillow, comfort, and your quality of sleep directly correlated. I don't know why I'm the first one thinking of this. How haven't hotels already accommodated for all the different shoulder lengths and neck lengths and head shapes? I mean, this is so elementary, but it's so profitable for the hotels and so personal for the stay there.
I hate to break it to you, but your mic was off for the last 5 seconds.
Oh, I didn't finish. Hear Brad out.
We were ending it as this segment ended.
Oh, wow.
Brad, you're very unrelatable. I mean, first and foremost, as Ben said, you think a Holiday Inn's going to offer that? Now, when you got into it,
3 pillow options.
it's a great business model.
3 pillows.
But, like, who do you really think people are paying $10?
Brad is too bougie. Just lay your head down, bro.
Right. Like, you think people paying $10 extra per night per pillow? Like, wouldn't they just pay for a better hotel?
But for $10,
not everyone stays at the Ponte Vita Inn and Suites.
What do you mean on margin? If I'm staying
it's
somewhere
a small
2 to 3 nights for one
So
pillow,
you're
the whole
saying
room.
you go to a hotel room and the pillow's perfect?
The last
you wouldn't prefer a different option, maybe?
Bro, the hotel pillows are just like my pillows at home. Poor people.
Greg in the
pillows, okay?
608 might as well just take a mattress to the room. R.I.P. or Hear Brad Out. Please send your RIPs to Brad for Hear Brad Out at 800-990-3776. Oh, Daniel with another idea. Maybe bring your own pillow.
No one's going to travel with a pillow.
People do that.
I'll do that all the time.
You travel with a pillow?
Yeah,
I've
you
seen
took your pillow to Florida?
I did not this time.
Exactly.
But if I'm going to a hotel like locally, I will, yeah.
No, but you're traveling usually elsewhere. You're not going to stub that in the...
Not all of us have the traveling budget that you have.
Yeah, the Ponte Vita Inn and Suites in Jacksonville might have this. I don't think a Holiday Inn is.
I want pillow options. I'm telling you, 9 out of 10 times...
Okay. Remember, this segment's dying, so...
What do you mean 9 out of 10 times? And why don't you spend more money for better hotels? I can promise you...
Even nice hotels. They almost make them too oversized. Ponte Vedra Inn and Club, dare I say, sometimes makes them too fluffy.
Bro, this is a Brad issue. This is not a universal... I'm telling you, never have I gone to a hotel and be like, boy, oh boy, that pillow.
You've never walked out of a hotel room and thought, man, I didn't love that pillow.
No, I actually like the fact that there's a plethora of pillows that I can stack. Unlimited. Those pillows are nice to me.
Oh, wow.
Oh, now he's looking down on you. You hear that? You hear that from his voice?
I didn't play in the NFL. My pillows, they flatten out, so I just stack them up. So I like staying at a hotel pillows.
Oh, man. I need options.
This is a rich person problem. If you are going to be this...
So you're saying
what's the official thing we're replacing Hear Brad Out with at 3:15?
Nerdman.
Brad Nerdman.
With every death comes life. With every death comes life. And at 3:15 on Wednesdays going forward...
You're better with numbers than you are saving the world.
You're going to have Nerdman. You're going to have Strovis. We're going to have Monte Carlo's 200,000 simulations. We're going to have numbers and fun. It's going to be wonderful.
Well, then do it right.
200,000 simulations.
Maybe we can create on the ESPN Wisconsin app a Hear Brad Out tile and see how many people go back to listen, and if the consumption's there, we can bring it back, or just have them do exclusive ESPN Wisconsin app Hear Brad Outs for those true lovers.
That's actually a brilliant idea.
That is a great idea.
Like, so if the demand is there, we'll continue on with Hear Brad Out. It just won't be on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
It was a great run. I hope you all heard me out.
We had no choice.
That was
exactly.
Moment of silence for Hear Brad Out.
I hope you all heard me out. That was beautiful.
Brad, you went out with such a dud.
I'm telling you, like, no jokes. Like, so sometimes but again, now that it's dead, I can appreciate that some of these were far-fetched. I thought this one was an absolute banger.
How were you inspired?
Kyle, you nailed it. It's the unrelatability.
Yeah.
It's the bouginess. It's the estate living Brad with all these ideas that cannot connect with the common folk.
Yeah, who do you think is paying $10 extra a night for some damn pillow?
If I had a great pillow, I would absolutely upgrade to the signature level pillow.
If you, Brad Nortman, who played in the NFL with a bankroll the size of more than all three of us on the show combined, yes, I get it.
It's a great idea for a hotel.
Yeah. And you would elect to not upgrade, Kyle?
What, bro, no.
Oh!
No. I'm sleeping.
Hear Brad Out should be an annual segment.
Every year on February 25th.
February 25th.
I have a full year to put together an epic Hear Brad
Yes,
Out. Okay.
I'm down with that.
Okay, I'll bring it back in 1 year.
The once a year Hear Brad Out.
Strove, put something in your calendar to give me a warning, like 2 weeks out.
I think it will be so bad. Like, you knew this was the last one, and this is the best you gave us.
It's not.
I felt
225-27.
This might have been one of the worst he did.
Oh, wow.
It wasn't fun. It wasn't funny. It was just
Kyle.
rich people whining and complaining about their pillows. And they said, I'm willing to pay more money for good pillows because even the top-notch hotels don't have great pillows. I wouldn't know.
Let me walk you over to our pillow showcase room.
Yeah, the showroom.
Bro,
I
just like having free
breakfast. You
breakfast.
get laid out and you get to test them out.
Oh, my God.
Then you can decide if the upgrade is for you. I think it's brilliant for everybody.
I think everyone's really on board with the once per year is what I'm gathering from KBN Nation.
R.I.P. Hear Brad out. It was a great run. Was it great?
Maybe
better than great. You're right, Kyle. Maybe better than great.
Was it elite?
It'll live on.
Was Hear Brad out? No. Jordan Love in the 2026 season, 25 season, was he good, great, average, or elite?
Was 2.5
Hear
years
Brad out? Good, great, average, or elite? I have a bad feeling people are going to be going with the other option that didn't even apply to the poll there.
I will say, I have some peace knowing that Hear Brad out will live in your hearts and live in your minds for all of your lives. Because I'm telling you,
Can't
next time
say
you see
that
cursive,
even as somebody on the show, it will be there.
Next time you see, what else? Next time you feel like, I don't know how to shake this person's hand, you're going to think of us. Next time you're at a menu and your significant other says, why are we here? I don't eat Chinese food. You're going to think, I wish they had chicken tenders.
That doesn't happen. People don't go to a Chinese restaurant if both people don't want to eat it.
Chinese restaurant.
Can I ask you a question? I actually have a few questions. Number one, how many of the ideas that you've presented on Hear Brad Out do you believe in?
100%.
That's baloney.
100%.
That's baloney.
I wouldn't bring it to air if I didn't think it had merit.
Mood lighting for cars.
The benefits are insane.
That is legit.
The amount of road empathy would be off the charts.
How proud of you were the I hope you heard me outline. How long ago did you think of that?
I thought about that right in the moment. It just struck me with inspiration.
We have now come up with a better idea. Rather than every year having a Hear Brad Out, it is February 29th every 4 years on Leap Day.
Oh, like a leap year.
Leap year, yes. February 29th.
Going to be a few years.
We'll always have Hear Brad Outs, KBN Nation.
And I think we'll all survive. Unless the Hear Brad Out tile on ESPN Wisconsin's app does well, then we'll bring it back every year. Let's cut the crap, literally, from Hear Brad Out and talk about Iron Jock with the 99.9% odor-causing bacteria gone with the silver and ion technology. It's not just about the big-name brand. It's about having quality and comfort like I will have at basketball tonight with my long sleeve. It is cool. I feel comfortable. I'm always rocking my Iron Jock gear when I'm playing hoops, around the house, wearing it to work. Like, they have different styles that work. I love that long sleeve hoodie that I could wear to work on like a Friday with some slacks. I don't know why I said slacks. I sound so old. But Iron Jock has it all. And it's all at Iron Jock, ironjoc.com. Listeners can get 40% off all Iron Jock t-shirts and polos with the code SPRING40. That is SPRING40. 40% off Iron Jock t-shirts and polos. SPRING40 is your promo code for 40% off. ironjoc.com. That's ironjoc.com. We wrap up the ESPN Wisconsin portion of the program. RIP to Hear Brad Out. Next.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman, KBN.
I can't believe she delegated the week.
I can't believe Brad just called my woman a cat.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Break down all the lines, the locks, and the long shots with a weekly wager.
Like, yes, we know you made it this far, but you lost the way we told you have to stop losing.
With Josh DiMaggio and Ben Brust.
You were a better team, you had a big lead, and then you did what we saw you do 3 weeks previous?
Tune in Wednesdays from 6 to 7 p.m. live from the Potawatomi Sportsbook on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
With Pella, you get so much more than stunning windows and doors. You get the Pella experience. Pella manufactures, sells, installs, and services every product. And with a 10-year labor warranty, your windows and doors are worry-free for years to come. If something goes wrong, we're here to handle it because you work with the same team from start to finish.
Right now, get 0% interest for up to 48 months.
Visit PellaWI.com today.
Monica, we've got to hand it to you.
You and the design team have outdone yourselves.
Are you talking about the One collection?
Those rings say you are the one.
And they say it symbolically.
Describe the symbols.
Every ring in the One collection should be presented with a special ritual.
What would that ritual be?
You pick up her left hand and you place a kiss on her ring finger.
Rick, you never told me about that part.
Then you show her the tiny red diamond, flush mounted inside the ring, that will forever be in contact with her finger.
Why is it red?
Because that's when the giver says to the one, wherever you go, my heart goes with you.
I give you this kiss. I give you my heart.
The red diamond is a secret symbol of that sacred moment.
The center diamond on the outside of the ring is for the whole world to see.
But the tiny red created diamond inside the ring is only for the two of them.
The One collection of engagement rings is available exclusively at Kessler's.
To find the Kessler's nearest you,
visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Elevate your game day gear or any outfit with official merchandise from the Milwaukee Bucks Pro Shop. From authentic jerseys to exclusive apparel and accessories, the Bucks Pro Shop has everything you need to showcase your fandom wherever you go. Cheer the deer to victory with authentic Milwaukee Bucks items. Visit us at the Bucks Pro Shop at Fiserv Forum or Bayshore Mall, or shop online at shop.bucks.com.
It's ESPN Wisconsin's Game Night, so for Events by Design. Events like appreciation parties and retreats can go a long way towards boosting morale and retaining top talent. Events by Design is your go-to creative partner for employee events that truly make an impact. They help leaders retain top talent by making their people feel seen, valued, and celebrated. The creative team at Events by Design does all the planning and production, making sure things not only look great, but also work. Make a smart investment in your culture today. Search online, Events by Design. They design, you party.
Screaming Sicilian, more is amore. Screaming Sicilian, more is amore. Amore, pepperoni, amore, mozzarella, amore. Screaming Sicilian,
Screaming Sicilian frozen pizza. More toppings, more flavor. More is amore.
Come grow with us at Glenroy. For more than 6 decades, our family-owned company has built its reputation on quality, reliability, and providing strong career opportunities in our community. As the packaging industry rapidly grows, so does Glenroy. Here, you'll find competitive wages, a clean, modern workspace, fully vested 401k, yearly bonus award, and the chance to build a manufacturing career with purpose. Apply today at glenroy.com/careers. That's GLENROY.com/careers.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Will Alex Strofe bench 135 tomorrow at the Combine after guzzling down a glizzy during the break on Kyle Brust and Nortman?
Yeah, I don't know if all those onions are going to settle well in your tummy for tomorrow when you're trying to do the 3-cone drill.
Will he break 7.125 seconds on the 3-cone Combine drill? Will he break whatever it was?
Wait.
Was it 7 seconds, 40-yard dash? Or is that 6 seconds?
The L cone should take no more than 3-cone is typically, I guess NFL guys doing like 6 point something, right?
I don't know.
Been a while.
I'd have to go back and look. I did this 14 years ago.
Did he do the shuttle?
Are you
20-yard
guys aware
shuttle?
what Brad's RAS score was?
Yeah, we did this after the Combine that you did last year. It was really good, wasn't it?
It got brought back up to me today because I had a 0.00 last year.
Relative athletic score, which we actually hope to never hear from Goody because we want guys who are not just potential.
We're back in the RAS spirit as the Combine is underway. Brad's was 9.49 out of 10.
Solid.
How about that?
You're an athlete.
More than a punter, baby. I want to know, though, for Strofe, what event he feels most confident in tomorrow.
What kind of question is that?
Because I think Strofe feels like there are some that he's going to actually improve on. I think particularly the 40. You think you can under 6 seconds. Is that accurate?
6 seconds? Under?
That's what.
Yeah.
I got 6.1 last year, I think.
I don't know.
And he ran over and over, and we couldn't get under 6 seconds.
Have you been stretching this week at all?
Yeah, I have been.
Let me see. What stretch you been doing?
I've
That's
been doing
a
all
great.
sorts
He doesn't
of-
know how to stretch correctly.
Show it on camera. Let me see what stretch
I'm
you.
able to because I do them on the ground.
You're doing all your stretches on
You
the
ain't doing
ground.
no
I mean,
standing.
I could do some of these, right? Like,
You do anything with your hips at all?
yeah, I do that.
Yeah,
other
we gotta
way,
open them up and-
yeah. I
What
don't have
about like
space here, though.
standing and like legs?
Stretching? Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Why are your arms like that?
I feel like Shawn Michaels.
leaning for the groin to the
Yeah,
left.
that's an
leaning to the
important
groin
one.
Have you
for
been
the
standing
right.
against a wall, swinging the leg at all?
I haven't done that yet, but I'll do it right now.
Yeah, you need to
Maybe
get
some
that
calf
going.
stretches.
Leg
wake
swings.
Up that,
I just kicked
the
something.
ankle.
Little
That was a
leg
bad idea.
swing.
Hip flexors, make sure those are good because you got to be able to.
Yeah, it's a
Twitch.
quick
Yeah.
leg twitch.
When you
Does he have
Do you guys recall,
twitches? Can he
do you
twitch?
guys recall the thing I really struggled with last year was the release? Like the
Oh,
go.
you couldn't get off the block.
Yeah.
You have cement feet.
We got to figure that part out.
Well, you
We
can't.
can't-
you
Well, I
can't
remember I
less
gave you the
than a day.
coaching point, and I told you.
Remind me
so
now.
like you have if your feet. Okay, you start with your feet on like the line, right? Whatever one is like your. For you, it's gonna be
Launch
right. You
leg.
take your right foot and you put it in the middle of your instep. Then left foot, you put it at the heel of the right. So that's like how you like get off the block.
Wait, which one's in the back?
You launch off your back leg is going to be your weak leg.
You launch off your left foot.
It's just
So
your
you
left. I
stand
thought
up.
it's your strong leg you launch off of.
Yeah, what is he doing?
You're explosive.
I have my left foot in front of me to. Oh, actually, I don't even know. It's a good question.
Well, normally,
Hey, it is
yeah,
my
you're
left
right, Brad.
leg.
yeah,
It's my
it's
left leg.
So
Yeah.
you start with your leg,
And I
shoulder,
drive,
width apart.
yeah.
Left leg in the middle of your foot.
Yep.
And then the right foot at the heel of your left foot.
Yep.
So that's going to be your starting position, but you want to stay low, right? And you want to take that left arm and boom, throw it. I mean throw it out. The problem, I said stay
All right, here we
low.
go. Practice.
The first
I
several
think you've
steps, I
lost
said
me.
stroke.
Left
stay
foot
low.
back, launch, throw your arm.
You throw it, but the problem, I gave you this last year, Strofe, and you went in it and you
Stood up. Yeah.
You just stood up. You gotta stay low. You gotta stay low. You gotta throw yourself out.
Can I ask a question? In Denmark, did y'all not have the track sub?
No,
track?
we did. I didn't run track though.
No. Usually in gym class, they
Yeah,
have
you run
the
the
track.
mile?
No, usually in gym class, you have the track and field type lessons that you go through, right? Like, don't they have the subject of
high
track and field where you have sometimes you do sprints and you do some
Yeah,
things.
you do run the gambit.
I told you
Believe it or not, I took a weightlifting class in high school.
Did you really?
I did.
No, when you say
Are you
class,
graded
You're gonna
on
get 135
effort or
stroke.
performance?
What's the question?
Are you graded
both.
on effort or performance?
Well, performance is. I mean, that's subjective.
You probably graded that.
I don't know if it's subjective.
did you get better?
Maybe not subjective. It's relative, I guess I should
Yes.
say. Yeah, I got better. I was probably throwing up like 185 back in the day.
Now I know you lying, bro. You're still in your 20s.
I cannot wait for the 135 bench. I think you're gonna get it, Strofe. You're gonna like.
You said any grown man with dignity better be able to. So
I
if
stand by
don't,
that, and you have dignity.
You might disown me.
Okay, I want you. What we got to do is some water boy here.
Water.
We got to when you're about to lift. What makes you most angry right now?
Yeah, okay.
You do lift. Studies show if
really
you're
wanna know
angry,
that answer?
you
Yeah, I
lift
want to
more
know
weight.
who makes you most angry right now. Alex Strofe, my best friend. Me, if I make you most angry and you want to punch me in the face, pretend like you're pushing me through, I don't know, the Earth's core.
Y'all gonna kill this man tomorrow. He gonna try to push through and ended up choking him damn self.
Well, they're spotters.
It better
We'll
be
spot
Brad
him.
and not Ben. I do not trust Ben spotting me.
Why do that's
spot
fascinating
you,
because I've lifted at the Princeton Club way more recent than Kyle's lifted a weight in his life.
It's 135.
Look at them
We're not
boobies.
gonna be too concerned about the spot.
Time out.
Speaking of the Princeton Club, that's where I got in really good
Kyle,
shape.
you did get us.
And if you're looking to grow in 2026, they have all the equipment you need to be successful. And the best way to grow in 26 is to have the foundation of a healthy body, and your growth will start there. You have everything you need at the Princeton Club. And for a couple more days in February, when you check in New Berlin, one workout equals one meal donated to the New Berlin Food Pantry. Check out the Madison locations. The Princeton Club. Join for your better tomorrow. Coming up next is Jim, Matt, and Molly in Madison, the Damn Sports Show in Beaver Dam. The Bucks are damn back. Am I right, Kyle?
They sure are. They sure are.
414 hour. KBN in 2 minutes.
KBN's the show that never ends.
Southbound on 41 at Capitol Drive on the left shoulder, a crash. So watch out for delays coming in from Silver Spring all the way past that point. Eastbound 94, we've got backups from before 84th Street all the way almost to Hawley Road. Westbound is slowing down from 27th Street to Mitchell Boulevard. And a bit of a heavy ride on southbound 43 from Locust all the way down through the Marquette. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, mainly clear, low of 17. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, a high of 39. Weather is brought to you by Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center in Waukesha. Another two-man scramble tournament is underway. Play TPC Scottsdale for a shot at cash prizes. Must play by February 28th. Sign up now at wisconsinindoorgolfcenter.com. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
WMLW is the broadcast home of the Milwaukee Bucks. With 8 select games you can watch for free on broadcast channel 49.1. Check out the full schedule at WMLW.com. Our next game is tonight at 6:30 against the Nets on WMLW.
At Associated Bank, we know it's not always fun thinking about saving. You know what is fun? Not thinking about it. That's why we call it automated savings. You save automatically. How much you want, how often you want, for whatever you want. And if you don't know how much to save, well, that's why we're here. We'll suggest an amount so you hit your target without ever thinking about it. See, saving can be fun, especially when it's automatic. At Associated Bank, we get you. That's why we've got you. Learn more at associatedbank.com/YouGotThis. Member FDIC.
Gruber Law Offices, serving the people of Wisconsin for over 30 years. Call us today if you've been injured. Gruber Law Offices, a proud partner of the Milwaukee Bucks. One call, that's all.
Tune in to KBN every day at 2 o'clock. 94.5 ESPN is WKTI and WKTI HD, Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust Nortman, KBN on 94.5 ESPN. The ESPN Wisconsin app, and streaming live at ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. The 414 Hour on KBN is brought to you by Siding Unlimited. Siding Unlimited is Wisconsin's leader in Pella window installation. Looking for new windows, siding, roof, and doors? Visit them at sidingunlimited.com.
It's the 414 Hour at 4 on KBN.
414. 414.
It's waiting.
414.
It's coming.
414.
We gonna
414.
turn up
414.
in the
414.
yeah.
414.
Or is it going to be a 414 wedding?
There will be a 414 wedding.
Oh.
Yeah.
Powerful.
That much we know.
Yeah. Ain't that right, Stroke?
The Bucks are back.
Yeah, they are.
And Kyle's pumped about it.
I don't know what pumped about it, but I am torn about it. I will admit that. So yesterday, before you know, I watched other things to prepare for multiple things in my life that I have to get ready for career-wise. And I watched the first. I watched the
You
first.
could have just said you watched the Bucks game.
No, I did.
But I had so many other things because I'm so awesome.
I did. And so as I'm watching this Bucks game, I'm thinking to myself, man, I know I was giving them a lot of flack before when they were beating the likes of a Washington Wizards, when they were beating the New Orleans Pelicans, when they found a way to beat the Orlando Magic right before the break, or when they beat the Oklahoma City Thunder without Shea. I said, oh, this team is nothing. But then yesterday, they played a team in the Miami Heat. The Heat are playing for something, and throughout that game, when you watched it early, you knew. You just had an inkling that the Bucks team was going to win this game, and that's exactly what they did, and they continue to do without Giannis. And it clicked in my mind that the Milwaukee Bucks are back, and they are going to make the play-in. This is a play-in team. Okay. And they're going to screw themselves over.
So I'll ask you and everyone this question right now. Would you rather them win the play-in or have a top 3 pick?
This is so easy. It's so easy. It's a top 3 pick.
But if they win the play-in, they're in the playoffs, and they're building
for another
with Giannis.
First-round exit. Another first-round exit.
You think Giannis, even though The last 3 years, they have not been out of the first round of the playoffs. You think Giannis is going to go into a playoff series against, I don't know, Detroit, who's very good, very talented, but they don't have Giannis.
Yeah, I mean, any of the top four, Boston, Detroit, New York, Cleveland, I don't think the Bucks, even with a healthy Giannis, they know they're just going to focus on Giannis. Giannis is going to get his. He's going to dominate. But we know this is a team game, and the team drop-off from Giannis to everybody else is significant.
Brad.
The only, and I mean the absolute only reason why the Bucks should be winning and going for a play-in game is if Giannis said any sort of thing of like, you know what? If this team gets into the play-in, maybe I'll sign that Supermax. Maybe they'll show me something. Anything short of that, this team is just hurting themselves. It's like in Seinfeld when George Costanza realized that his initial reaction, he needs to do the exact opposite, and that is beneficial. That's what the Bucks are doing.
Gosh,
the
that's like my gambling skills.
The Bucks are doing the exact opposite of what they should be doing because they should be looking for a lottery pick. That is probably more convincing to Giannis anyway than winning with the scrubs that are out there.
Whoa, you ain't gonna call my boy Oos, okay? Usman
That's true.
Jang.
Scrubs is too strong.
You ain't gonna
It's
call
too strong.
Strofe.
It's too strong.
Nor are you gonna call Cam Thomas.
You missed it. Dang.
Jang.
You didn't say Zhang.
I did say Zhang.
You said dang.
Dang.
I said Jang.
You Usman Dang.
Everybody gets it wrong.
No,
It's
play
fine.
it back. Play it back. Play it back. But I'm just telling y'all this
Actually,
right now.
please go find it so we can hear how
They
stupid
ain't
he
scrubs,
was.
but they're not a championship
Yeah,
team.
I'm going to say this right now, is that I am now intrigued. No, I do not want the Bucks to make the playoffs. I want the number 3 pick. But,
you can't have it both ways.
I'm intrigued.
You are getting pulled in and then pulling yourself to a pit.
Don't do it.
I'm a roller coaster. I'm a yo-yo. I'm going left, right, up, down, all around when it comes to these Milwaukee Bucks. But I ain't gonna lie to you. The two talented pieces that they added at the All-Star break, or excuse me, at the trade deadline, I'm intrigued to see what Giannis can do with a Cam Thomas. I'm intrigued what Mr. Usman Jang can do with the Milwaukee Bucks with a Cam.
Even when you say it like that, it's not fluid.
With the Giannis. I'm interested to see what it's going to look like. Now, will it be enough to convince Giannis to stay? Probably not, but I'm just saying.
Then you're hurting the team.
Yeah.
Oos. That's what we call him. We call him Oos. That's his nickname. Oos. O-U-S. Oos got some game, man. Cam Thomas got some game. How much Kevin Porter Jr. may annoy me at certain times. The boy, he's a shooter. He keeps shooting. So I'm just saying.
Don't you want to see those guys?
You sound like an AAU dad.
Don't you?
He's a shooter. Keep shooting.
Keep shooting.
Don't you want to see those guys paired with a top 3 draft pick? Now we're talking.
No. Listen. It's intriguing. If you watch the Milwaukee Bucks of late, you have to be intrigued. They're actually fun to watch. They move the ball around. They score a lot of points. Yeah, they got blown out by the Raptors, but it's actually more entertaining to watch. I don't know if it's just because Cam, you got new blood on the team that's doing well, but I like what I see.
All right.
do.
You didn't answer the question.
Oh, give me the top 3 pick. That's stupid. I mean, come on now.
So you just went 5 minutes on the
intriguing.
entertainment and the intriguing part,
It is-
but still think it's best for the Bucks to lose.
It is best for the Bucks to lose, but I have to say, 2 weeks ago, I thought there was no way in the world that this team had a chance of getting out the first round. I now want to see what this team looks like with Giannis. The first round is going to be so hard, but if you do play the Detroit team that made the playoffs last year, but still is very young, and you got Giannis, you know, Bucks in 6, you might be able to shock the world.
I saw somebody that I will remain nameless until I have permission to say their name that we all know pretty well. Show me a Potawatomi sports betting ticket for the Milwaukee Bucks to win a playoff series this year.
To get out of the first round?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll be rich.
That's got to be a long
10,000 to 1.
It's getting shorter and shorter and shorter, though, as they keep winning games. Because you got to make the play in to be able to win a
That's equivalent.
series.
That's equivalent to my Bucks winning the championship bet with Homer last year. That's what it's similar.
10,000 to 1, 15,000 to 1.
I'm not going to disclose until I have the permission to disclose. But I'm just saying there's people that are buying in to this Milwaukee Bucks version with a healthy Giannis.
If they win a playoff series, maybe Giannis does stay.
I'm a sucker.
That's the only thing. That you are. That's a hope and a prayer.
That'd be further than they've been the last 3 years.
It would be.
I'm a sucker for the Milwaukee Bucks. And I'm a sucker for when they start winning, my mood just completely changes.
Milwaukee Bucks ticket department, please send your latest promo offer to Kyle Wallace. He's a sucker for the team right
they
now.
have a BOGO going on right now.
The thing is, a first-round appearance, even if they win the play-in, get to the first round, whether they win or lose, it's going to last from right now roughly 2 months, right? But a top 3 pick, that's going to last 10 years. That's 10 years worth of competitiveness and entertainment. You got to think long-term on this one. Just because they get in the playoffs and stick around for a little bit doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't. But right now, this ride, if you're anything like me, Bucks fans, enjoy the ride. KBN Nation, enjoy the ride. Enjoy it. I'm telling you this right now because it is exciting. What?
Over to Alex Strouf. I know exactly what this is.
You ain't going to call my boy Oos, okay? Usman Jang.
Oh, that's
your Scrubs.
No, that's your Scrubs.
I wish I didn't talk.
No, that was the later one. There was one earlier.
That's your Scrubs.
Usman
Jang.
Apologize to me. Apologize to Strouf. Apologize for saying I have man boobs and I didn't even do nothing. Apologize to both of them. Everybody here apologize. I'm sure you said something disrespectful or rude to Brad.
Yeah, I'm sorry that you finally pronounced Usman Jang's name right.
Not good enough. You can't even apologize the right way.
I'm sorry that you are finally able to pronounce Usman Jang's name after 4 weeks.
I'm sorry that you deaf. Now that you apologize to me, I accept. You need to apologize to Alex Strouf. You got that man sweating, stressed out.
I know.
Damn near in tears.
Those fingers have been typing like crazy on the phone.
I had to go back there and rub his shoulders and say, hey, kid, it'll be okay. It'll be okay.
Why did you have...
Were they think very highly of yourself if you think I'm texting about you.
Yeah, you think you're very highly of yourself, don't you? You think he's worried about you right now?
Yeah, why'd you have to rub his back?
He looked tense and stressed.
Why?
Because you got him stressed out. He got to go home to his Listen, he had a wonderful, wonderful 10 days. He got down on one knee. He proposed to his fiance, and everything was rainbows and roses. And then he came back on Monday. He was so excited to be back, only to be hit with this craziness of him having to invite everybody to his wedding. And then on Tuesday, he was like, okay, maybe it's done. Nope. Then Wednesday, he was hoping it was done. Nope. And every time he went home to his fiance, you know what he had to deal with? Honey, why are they doing this on air? Honey, I don't know. Well, you need to step up and be the man. You're going to be my husband and tell him to stop. So on Tuesday, he tries to step up. And what happens? He comes home. She listens to the show. She said, I thought you were going to tell him to stop. What's going on? I tried. Try hard.
She smacked his ass?
Wouldn't you? And so then he comes to work today. He says, baby, I got it. And then he tries to stand up. And then who comes marching down? Oh, little Napoleon. And Greg Scalzo comes in here and he praises him, and now he's stuck. He literally, I thought he was about to cry. So I had to go.
So the wedding of love and charity is back on?
I don't. You got to ask him.
I'm not the one who ever put it on in the first place. Ask yourself. Look in a mirror.
Well, it looks like I have to throw a second reception and invite everyone to the second reception for my wedding.
You owe this young man an apology. Look at him, about to cry. He got the crybaby face on.
I apologize for crap.
Look at his lips is quivering. When he got red before when Greg was in here, I didn't know he was going to cry or what was going to happen. I was nervous.
I thought he was going to go. I thought he was going to go like, kind of like crazy and start hitting the walls. And
it was an awkward silence.
When you and him were talking during break, me and Brad, did we say a word?
No.
We
it was
didn't say a word.
It was like when mommy and daddy started fighting. And it's like, oh no.
Brad,
and daddy won the argument and me.
Me and Brad just sat there and said, you know what? We're going to let them figure it out. We're going to let them figure it out. We're going to go to our room and let them yell.
Do you still consider me a best friend?
You're my best friend.
You're just such a pushover.
Such a pushover.
I mean, come on.
Man.
You just had a whole chance to stand up.
You just had a whole
yourself.
breakdown back there, and now I'm still your...
I didn't have a breakdown.
Yo, bro.
Okay. You didn't have a breakdown?
I thought he was apologizing to me.
Hell no!
Why are you attacking me now?
Because I want you to stand up and be a man. I see why your wife had to slap you a little bit.
She's not my wife.
Oh, wow.
Are you going to tell her tonight that you stood on business?
Well, I tried to. It didn't work.
Don't say that. Don't say that. It's too early.
Just say you stood on business.
Yeah, don't tell. I tried.
I
did stand on business. Ben just didn't listen because he's unselfish. Unselfish teammate of the year. Doesn't listen to his teammates.
Well, I did it for the betterment of the show.
Yeah, Strofe, you got to learn to stand on. But you're going to be a father one day. You're going to be a husband one day.
Well, hang on. Slow down on this whole father thing. You know,
I don't need your lecture.
Yeah.
No.
Because look,
listen to yourself.
I took my daughter to daycare in pajamas today because she didn't want to put on the clothes. So it's hard to stand on business. It's you know.
He has to protect his family. This is the protector, okay? And if
provider and protector.
The provider or the protector?
I'm going to come out swinging real soon.
This is the lowest.
I'm Kyle now, right? It's off of me.
Wait a minute. This is
I'm both of you.
Wait a minute. I'm just being honest. Stepping up and manning up and standing up to a coworker is the lowest hanging fruit because you have HR, you have all different things. When I say HR, I mean like he's not going to hit you.
I'm not going to HR.
No, I'm saying you can yell at him, not like he's going to punch you. Like, you can actually be like, hey, man, I don't like you for doing this, and shut up. Like, this is
like, yeah, if you would have, confronted me, I'd be like, all right, actually, I respect he's got some, some gumption.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
You can buck up at work. It's like bucking up with the police around. You can do that because the police ain't going to let you get beat up. You ain't going to get beat up at work. And you still let them do that to you. And I tried to give you an out here to say, yeah, Kyle, you just sat there and said, yeah, he's my best friend. Come on.
Step up!
Oh, my gosh.
Now you're in trouble.
I did all this to defend you.
Did you?
I defended your honor. I did.
He did.
That was defense.
It was really good.
Brad was the first 5 minutes.
You started.
First time in 10 minutes.
You started on that route.
And then
he pivoted.
He pivoted because then he said, "Yes, my best friend." What, bro? Like what?
Well, let me tell you why he's my best friend, Kyle. Because he was there every step of the way when I went to Robert Hack Diamonds. Heck yeah, baby! Greenfield, 2 locations in Brookfield, and Ben Brust with me every step of the way as I selected the diamond, selected the band, put it all together. I said so many times I have no idea what the heck I'm doing. But Ben Brust was there, moral support, as he always is for me. And Robert Hack is there for you. If you, like me, are looking to take that next step in your relationship and you're not really sure what you want, maybe she's showing you pictures on her Pinterest page. Well, good news for you. Bring it into Robert Hack, the team there, 2 locations in Brookfield, the one in Greenfield where I went, are going to make the dream ring. So after you get down on a knee, she says yes, you'll both be yelling, heck yeah! With Robert Hack Diamonds, roberthackdiamonds.com.
Here's what I could promise everybody. Oh, God. Can't believe I'm going to do this again. I'm going to promise everybody a hell of a time. Now, I can't say how, but we will follow through with KBN Nation in some way, some form that may be even better than the wedding.
Did Strofe and his future fiance approve it? Strofe?
No, but they'll like it a lot better.
A little more FaceTime with Strofe, maybe.
Speak up, Strofe, or forever hold your peace.
What do you want from me, Kyle? What do you want from me?
I want you to stand up for yourself. Damn it, I want you to be a man.
Yeah, I'm right here. Look at me in the eyes.
Yeah.
And yell at me.
Yeah.
I already got it out.
No.
When did you
KBN
get
Nation
it
needs to know how you feel.
Yeah, I want to hear it.
They want to hear the man.
You tell him he is why I oughta. And he laughing.
I can't take you seriously.
He
why I oughta?
Why I oughta? That's such a good line.
I'm dead ass serious.
Like a Disney cartoon. Why I oughta?
My father
shaking his fist.
I'm going to give you the fisticuffs, young man.
I'm telling you this right now. My father would be so mad that I didn't stand up for myself. I'm telling you this right now. Oh, I hope he's not listening. Papa Wallace, if you listening,
turn the radio off.
I tried to motivate this man. I did.
Why I oughta? That's going to motivate me?
Mr. Ben Brust, why I oughta? So if you put your name in.
Why I oughta?
There you go.
There we go.
There you go.
There we go.
That felt from the gut.
You oughta what? What do you
oughta
do?
what? Yeah.
I oughta.
What?
Oh, my gosh.
He just, ain't no way he's lifting 135.
He's going to have a worse. He's about to embarrass himself tomorrow.
The week's only going to get worse for him tomorrow. Damn it.
Why I oughta.
More next.
This is Kyle Brust and Nortman.
I don't value that.
You don't value much.
You don't. That's not true.
No, that's true.
No, that's true. You guys are coming at me a little too much.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Southbound on 41, we do have a crash at Capitol Drive off on the left shoulder, so just be careful with that. Delays coming in from Silver Spring. Eastbound 94 slowing from 84th Street all the way past 68th. Westbound slowing from 27th past Mitchell Boulevard. And on the bypass, we've got some delays from 20th Street on the westbound side all the way to 60th. On the eastbound side, we've got delays coming out of the Hale interchange all the way past 60th as well. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, mainly clear, a low of 17. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, a high of 39. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
All the antics.
We had the same situation when I played with Holmgren.
You okay?
I almost broke my chair.
Yeah, you almost fell out of your chair there.
All the action.
Micah Parsons is healthy, and if Tucker Kraft is healthy, the Packers are in that Super Bowl. I think that they would have run through the NFC. I think they beat Seattle.
I think that they are the NFC representative in that game.
The best of both worlds lives right here. Jen, Gabe, and Chewy. Weekday mornings from 7 to 9 on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
Imagine working with a contractor that quits halfway through a project or never calls you back when you have questions. Or worse, takes your money and you never see them again. Unfortunately, we hear about them all the time. Hi, this is Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, and Siding Unlimited is absolutely not that company. Siding Unlimited has been doing business for 32 years, proving to be an honest, ethical, and forthright company. If you're looking for the honest guys for your next siding, windows, roofing, and doors project, stop by sidingunlimited.com today.
Big news from Carbless, a fan favorite and one of my favorites. Blood Orange flavor is now its own dedicated 4-pack, crafted with real spirits for a true cocktail taste. Blood Orange brings bold, citrus-forward flavor with a smooth, premium finish. 0 sugar, 0 carbs, only 100 calories, and gluten-free. Now it's even easier to stock up on the flavor everyone keeps asking for. Look for Carbless Blood Orange 4-pack at your local retailer now. Once you try it, you'll understand why Blood Orange has earned its own pack. Carbless, bold flavor in every sip. Find it near you at drinkcarbless.com.
February means big savings at Exterior Pros and Baths. Upgrade your home with energy-efficient windows, durable roofing, new siding, or a beautiful bath makeover and get $3,000 off your project. That's $3,000 in instant savings, but only for a limited time during our February winter savings event. Call 262-800-4274 or visit extpros.com now. Exterior Pros and Baths. Big savings done right.
The Greater Milwaukee Golf Show, presented by Old Fashioned Golf, is back at the Mosh Performance Center in Franklin, March 13th through the 15th. The show has been reimagined with a simple goal: turn it into Wisconsin's ultimate golf party. That's why Vibes Golf Club, a group of golf-loving former Badger football players, including Melvin Gordon, will be at the show all 3 days. Plus, Bridgestone will be doing some ball fittings, and Carl's Place will be powering Simulator Alley. To learn more, log on to GreaterMilwaukeeGolfShow.com.
Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center is teeing up the third tournament of the season with another can't-miss event and $1,000 in cash prizes up for grabs. Hey, ESPN Milwaukee, this is Gary Olson, inviting you to a two-man scramble at the iconic TPC Scottsdale, all played on Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center's spacious state-of-the-art simulator. Sign up now at wisconsindoorgolfcenter.com. It's just $120 per team, and teams must get their round in by February 28th. Your chance to take on TPC Scottsdale starts today at wisconsindoorgolfcenter.com.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
There are so many testimonies of QC Kinetics and their happy patients. Not just happy, joyful, living their best life. Mike is training for a marathon instead of giving up running. Kathy is walking around Disney with her grandkids. And Alan's back at work making some real money. These are all real people who had real experiences at QC Kinetics, and they had real results. It's time for you to get real results and get rid of that pain that's in your knees, your hips, your shoulders, or your back. And QC Kinetics is the nation's leader in regenerative medicine. medicine. That means they use cellular treatments right in the area that you have pain for fast relief, for no surgery, no drugs, no downtime, and being able to live that life that you want to again. All these other people are 40,000 satisfied patients. A couple of them that I know have said that's something of a miracle what QC Kinetics have done for them. Time for you to get your miracle with QC Kinetics. Give them a call today for your absolutely free, absolutely no obligation consultation. Give QC Kinetics a call at 414-240-2298. That's 414-240-2298. 414-240-2298.
He is Brad Nortman. I'm next to Kyle Wallace as well. I'm Ben Brust with the newly engaged Alex Strofe running the show. What? That breath your mic was on.
I didn't mean for it to be on. Sorry, you just stressed me out.
I stressed you out. Why? How could I possibly be stressing you out?
Stressing me out?
Yeah.
I think you stress all of us out.
I don't know.
Kyle's good. Kyle's cool as a cucumber. Brad's definitely uncomfortable because he hates.
Brad hasn't said a word other than Kathy walking her kids in the last 20 minutes.
I don't love conflict.
Oh, really?
So I just sit and try to pretend I'm not here.
How do you feel working with a narcissist day in and day out? How does that make you feel?
Now you're bringing me into conflicts that I like even less.
Yeah. How do you like it, Brad? How do you like working with Strofe?
Yeah, I was
The ultimate deflector, biggest narcissist. The biggest load of crap I've witnessed in the last 2 months was you earning a nomination for unselfish. You are the most...
He's still holding on to that. That's tough.
But because I just want people to understand the definition of the word unselfish. It means you do things for other people.
Did I take you to Robert Hack Diamonds and help you get a ring for your engagement?
There was some benefit for you in that too.
Yeah, but like I didn't have to.
No.
No, I didn't.
Okay. Well,
you got to come on. I feel like this is Mulan. I'm trying to make a man out of you, and you just refuse to finally follow through. All you had to do is say, "Well, didn't I take you there?" Well, you did. That's all. That's it. That's all it takes.
I just said he did. But if that's really how he views himself, as this freaking hero, I don't know how to change that. I don't know how he doesn't view himself as a pathetic, narcissistic loser who somehow is still living off a shot that happened 14 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't get it, man.
There we go.
Keep digging.
There's more in there. I know it.
That was surface
Dig it out.
level.
Yep.
Come on.
There's deeper
He used
stuff
to
in
pee
there.
in bottles. There's so much you can get after. We seen him pick his nose.
I pooped my pants at work.
Yeah.
You're the worst motivator I've ever met.
Kyle?
Yes.
I think it's great.
Yeah,
he's giving you ammo.
Keep going.
He used to pee in bottles.
Pee in bottles. He pooped himself at work, picks his nose on camera, and it looks like he put it in his mouth. Come on now. Keep going.
you make him laugh that he can't get mad.
It's too funny when
You've
Kyle
made
says
me
it.
so much less mad when you want me more angry. You're the worst.
He's actually trying to help is the crazy part.
I'm trying to get angry. For
You
your
know what?
benefit.
If I ever get in a fight, which I'm too old to, Strofe is the worst one to call. All the guy got to do is say,
I'll
"Look at
swing.
String being here." He said,
Like I could argue against myself better than Strofe just did.
Narcissist.
Ben, you're an A blank.
Yeah.
I just got engaged with my wife. Literally like 10 days ago. I went to Florida, had the best time with family, celebrating our love. We had a great Friday night. I come back to work, and you're just an ass.
Yeah.
You were an ass. You made my engagement a little show pony for Kyle Brust Nortman, inviting people to my wedding when I don't have a venue. I'm trying to keep my fiance happy. She's like frustrated with me for something that I'm not even doing, and it's all because of you, Ben. You've made my life worse since I got back from Florida Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and it sucks. You're a jerk. What's wrong with you? Do you have any care for people? Because based off your actions, it shows that you don't.
"And you're supposed to be my best friend."
That was amazing. That was so good.
That's what you should have done.
Yeah, I just
if
don't-
you had any stones,
No.
or a chest that wasn't inverted,
No.
or an ass that didn't go inwards, you could have done that.
Yeah, he's still waiting for him to drop.
Oh my
That's what you could have done. I was a jerk to you all week, and you let me walk all over you.
Just trample.
get at me.
He was Mufasa with the damn trampling in the Lion King. just got trampled. just hanging on for dear life.
Dad!
Come on now.
Oh my gosh, my face hurts from laughing
And I'm
so
like,
much.
I'm Scar. I'm like holding him. I'm like, I'm going to lift you up, and I keep dropping him down.
Right in his hands.
It's his fiance, Simba. Just looking at her husband, just
trampled.
Just gone.
Scarred from it.
Yeah.
Let's hope that she doesn't run away like Simba did.
Right. I hope she don't run away. Poor
I literally made these 3 days back at work after vacation horrible for you. You didn't yell at me at all.
That's strong.
And Ben, you eviscerated yourself beautifully. That was incredible.
This man literally said, "That's strong." Strofe, stop. Cut the malarkey. You are heated. You are upset. You literally, Greg Scalzo came on.
Oh, and you pushed him out of the producer room. I didn't want this to happen. Like, bring that out. Yell at me. We're best friends, like you say. Best friends should be able to talk to each other like this.
I think you did it all for me.
Oh.
I'm really not that mad.
Oh, gosh. That's the biggest.
The world needs way more love. I don't need more anger.
I've never seen Stroke kick Greg Scalzo out of anywhere. And he literally kicked him out the door. He slammed the door. It took all his body weight and everything to close the door on one hand. But he did it.
I don't know, 5'6" Italian.
Stroke literally had to get up.
And he's going to bench 135 tomorrow.
Show me the lie. That's not right.
Did me yelling at myself make you feel any better?
No, because you're still a narcissistic ass. I mean,
there we go.
Nothing changes.
Play it for your fiance. Maybe it'll make her smile.
I'm just going to change it to my voice.
AI that script with your voice.
Honestly, could you do that in the break? That would be hilarious.
It would be.
I couldn't. No, I don't know how to do that fast.
Ooh. Classic.
Oh my gosh.
All right, I need a break
What a
after
roller
yelling at
coaster.
myself.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. So, he just doesn't have it in him. He doesn't. He's not doing 135. He's not going to improve because he just doesn't have that killer instinct in him. He's just too nice of a guy. The nice guys finish last, but in this case, you won the game.
You
still,
did
buddy.
win the game.
You won the
did.
war,
You got the
man.
gal. You got the
You
gal.
got the gal, and you got the wedding.
I don't need you talking to me now.
You got the gal.
Don't try talking to me now. Where were you for the last 29 minutes? Where were you?
What am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to say?
Back me up, baby.
What's there to back up? That you got this.
Trampled like Mufasa, Brad.
Does that make me the hyenas? I'm the hyenas watching.
Oh, it
laughing.
just makes you somebody watching from on top of the hill. They can look at those hyenas.
Jeez, that's brutal. Man.
Why don't you tell us about your home, Kyle?
Oh, listen, one thing about my home, ain't no weakness in my home. Why? It's because my windows are beautiful, utilizing Universal Windows Direct. In Universal Windows Direct, they have a perfect offer for you right now where you can buy 2 windows and get 2 free. And on top of that, there's no limit whatsoever. And in addition, because they love you at UWD, you can also get 0% interest for 36 months. So you can upgrade your home now and spread out the payments with no added cost over 3 years. And because it is still the month of love, you can get an extra $500 off your next home improvement project when you work with my friends at Universal Windows Direct. Call them today at 414-410-2000 or visit universalwindowsdirect.com to schedule your free in-home estimate today. And like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
Wheel of Strofe 3.0 is next.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman.
I put my card in, I pump. When it clicks, I pull it out, I put it away, and I move on to my own. That's
what she said. Thanks so much, Old T.
She pumps and moves on with her life.
Take it out, put it in, move on.
That's what she said.
Come on, Kyle, keep up. That's Packers Hall of Famer. That was one of my better ones, and he's confused.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Dealing with an accident on 41 southbound at Capitol Drive off on the left shoulder. We've got delays from Silver Spring all the way down past Capitol, almost to Burleigh. Southbound 43 is slowing down from just before Burleigh all the way down through the Marquette. Northbound slowing from Kilbourne all the way up to North Avenue. And then westbound 94, we've got backups from 20th Street past Mitchell Boulevard. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, mainly clear, a low of 17. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, a high of 39. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
pursuit of fair wages and top-of-the-line benefits is achieved when the right union has your back. The Sheet Metal Workers Labor Union is extremely diverse, representing Wisconsinites working HVAC, architectural metals, welding, specialty fabrication, and much more. Make great living wages with outstanding benefits, pensions, and apprenticeship programs in trained, safe working environments. The Sheet Metal Workers Union is a leading force in the revitalization of the labor movement in Wisconsin.
Hi, this is John Neal, CPA, best-selling author, and founder of the Neal Group. Well, you made it. 2025 is in the books. Or is it? Are your books ready for 2026? Have you been able to plan for 2026 growth? Stop running your business on a wing and a prayer. Or if you feel like you are running your business on a wing and a prayer, let us help you make sense of your numbers and get your business in financial shape to move forward in 2026. Don't be stuck in the past trying to clean up your books. Get a head start on making 2026 your best year yet. Make the new tax laws work for you to put more money in your pocket. Call us now to see what your business can do. The first meeting is free. Call 414-325-2040 now. You earned it. We help you keep it. That's 414-325-2040 or visit us at nealgroup.net. That's NEAL group.net.
At Saturn Lounge, we know. If your marketing actually worked, you would know. Your website would perform. Your storytelling would inspire. Your campaigns would deliver leads that become sales. You wouldn't need a report to tell you. Visit SaturnLounge.com today. When marketing works, it shows.
UW Credit Union presents the Student Athlete of the Week, supporting local student athletes as they grow on the field, in the classroom, and in the community. UW Credit Union is here for every you. Learn more at uwcu.org.
With your UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week, I'm Will Summers. This week's UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week is Wisconsin Dells senior Ashaya Hopkins. Hopkins has been the driving force behind the Chiefs' remarkable 23-0 regular season, leading one of the state's top teams into the postseason undefeated. Hopkins erupted for 44 points in a 104-19 win over Watoma, knocking down 10 three-pointers and setting school records in the process. She has consistently produced at a high level all season, delivering big scoring nights and helping Wisconsin Dells control games from start to finish. Now with the postseason underway, the Chiefs look to carry their unbeaten momentum into a deep tournament run. Congratulations to Ashaya Hopkins, your UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week.
Prizes,
flyaways,
even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNWisconsinContests.com.
That's ESPNWisconsinContests.com.
You're listening to Kyle Brust Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
620 WTMJ is throwing strikes for a cause, and you are invited, KBN Nation. It is Bowling for Babies, taking place Saturday, March 7th at Village Bowl in Menominee Falls, where I know a lot of KBN Nation resides. We are raising funds for the Milwaukee Diaper Mission. Put together a team of 4 and hit the lanes. Registration is only $170 per team, and all proceeds and fees benefit the Milwaukee Diaper Mission. If you want in, all you have to do is text the word baby. That is the word baby to 855-616-1620. That is the word baby to 855-616-1620 to sign up. Bowling for Babies. Let's bowl and help families who need it on March 7th at the Village Bowl in Menominee Falls.
Kyle Brust Nortman leading into the Homer Hour at 5 o'clock on 94.5 ESPN, YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee, and, of course, the ESPN Wisconsin app. It's time now for the Wheel of Strofe 3.0.
It's time for the
Wheel of Strofe.
We'll do the Wheel of Strofe tomorrow.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, the wheel's beautiful. It's made. It's reinvented, in fact.
Can we get a sneak preview?
Sure, we could get a sneak preview, and then we need to talk about something else.
Wow.
Oh, that is good.
Good thing we're not doing the wheel because it landed on red.
Maybe saved up.
No,
Can
actually,
I ask you guys a question? I don't want to sound like Ben Brust, the narcissist, What the hell did you guys do last week when I wasn't here? All you've done the last 3 days, 9 hours of programming, is talk about me. What the hell did you do last week?
It was actually really good.
It was great,
We talked,
actually. Yeah.
Great content.
Packers.
Great
I think
content.
Versace got fired as well.
Well, he didn't get fired. He stepped down.
Oh, excuse me. He stepped down.
What did you do without your journalist to
we went
correct you
to-
when you're wrong 90% of the time?
Oh, wow.
We were just wrong.
We witnessed a gym class at Monticello High School.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were at Monticello High School for Bank CMG, and
I missed this.
Yeah. Well, it's amazing.
It was
we were
great,
literally
At a high school?
We were at the high school. We drove Kyle and I,
Where's
2 hours and 10
Monticello?
minutes.
Yeah.
We were
is
in the
that?
high school
It's by
during
New
school.
Glarus.
Yeah.
Oh, way south and east. Or
Yes.
west, rather.
It was. First time.
They were playing
Maybe
night.
last time.
Well, did you do Truth to Power there?
No, Ben wouldn't let me.
That was probably a
He
good
made
call.
me go to Madison. He said, "No, we can't do that." I
You
said,
could
"I
not
can
be
be
doing
tame."
But we were
I was a little
shacked up.
surprised. Let him in a building in Monticello.
We
Yeah,
were
I mean,
shacked
it
up
gave
in
me
the
a great
gym,
walk.
and we watched gym class unfold in front of us for 3 hours.
They were playing
did you
kickball.
just play-by-play?
Kyle caught the kickball. They were out. You can see it on the stream on
Yeah.
YouTube. We did a lot last
We
week.
did. Well, it was jam packed.
Also, we were at the Marcus Cinemas promoting
Oh yeah,
roadatnight.com.
Yeah.
and we had a dynamite topic. What fictional movie character from a football movie would benefit the Green Bay Packers the most? We had Coach Boone from
Bobby
remember the
Boucher.
Titans, Bobby Boucher.
Wait, he said
Angry Bobby
you-
Boucher.
You
Yeah.
scoffed. What do you mean? You didn't like it?
No, I laughed. I do like that.
Oh.
What documentary would you like to see most?
What
you can
create?
Exist?
The Brewers of Fun Summers,
No,
the
that's
drama
not
of
documentary deserving.
the drama of Rodgers 2019 to 2022.
Kind of already exists.
Yeah, that's one-sided though.
Pretty one-sided.
I want both sides. I want Murphy. I want Goody. I want Rodgers.
Yeah,
I want
that's good.
LaFleur. I want
That's
it
good.
all.
That's good.
I want reporters.
I want. Here's one for you. I want the meltdown of the meltdown and then rebuilding of the Oklahoma City Thunder. They went from
we were going Wisconsin
What-
ties,
yeah,
but all right.
But think about that. Durant, Westbrook, Harden lose in the finals, melt down to win the championship. That's a crazy story.
Yeah. Okay.
It
I
is
don't know.
crazy.
Yeah,
The meltdown would be interesting. The build-up.
There was also the Kyle. Yours was the fall of Badger football.
Yeah. The
Oh,
third,
that'd
how
be a
he
good
killed
one.
it.
Good one.
Killing 30,
That'd be
30
depressing,
and 3.
though.
Yeah. So you asked us this question, why?
Because I wanted to know how you filled airtime the last week when I wasn't here.
Oh, and then
We
you
did
ended
talk
up,
about you.
Oh, don't act like you had fun with all the things we've done with you these 3 days.
It was so good that he ended up contributing to the conversations that we had.
When?
Just now, you said, "Oh, yeah, angry Bobby Boucher."
And
Oh,
then
yeah, I
you
went
were-
to
yeah.
Oklahoma City Thunder.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
you-
good.
Well, you asked me. It is good. I'm just curious what you do. I'm being dead serious.
Yeah, I mean, you were trying to be
We-
a little
we are now
disingenuous.
I'm narcissistic, but he thinks we can't do a show when he's on vacation
We are
for
now
5
in our
days.
9th hour of the week, and all 9 hours have been pretty much entirely about me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
You're an entertaining
you're
figure.
awesome.
Yeah, great. Okay, so you're really
You
taking
also had
away.
a major life event happen that a lot of our audience can
Relate to.
relate to, connect to. You want to celebrate with
you?
Well, they want
not,
to
not actually celebrate, but like celebrate over the airwaves.
No, they actually want to. Yeah.
But
We'll find a way
they
to
legitimately
celebrate.
do.
We'll find a way.
We're going to celebrate.
We'll find a way.
And we will. And we will.
It's going to be a hootenanny.
How was Ben last week?
It was good.
Ben was good.
Good.
It was really good.
Yeah, I don't remember anything out of the ordinary.
Okay.
Yeah, we had a nice rhythm
You
going.
Self-evaluation. How were you last week?
leading into something here?
I asked you a question.
I don't remember yesterday, Strofe.
I got a text yesterday.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
Uh-huh.
Why are you talking like that?
Because you're doing this thing like, yeah. What do you guys do without me?
What's wrong with him?
You're acting like you're being normal right now.
You're really not being normal, but that's your best friend.
It
You
feels
should
like
know.
you're baiting us down a path.
Correct.
Yeah.
We're not idiots. Just get to it.
I'm not baiting down a path. I'm just curious. But I did get a text yesterday.
Okay, yeah, what a read.
It read, Ben has spent more time planning your wedding than he planned his own.
Oh wow.
True or false accusation?
Whoa,
wow, that's
whoa,
crazy.
whoa.
9 hours we're at. True or false accusation?
That's some strong accusations. Because 9 hours ain't a lot of time put in for a wedding.
The silence is deafening.
Oh wow, you didn't do much.
She did a lot.
Oh wow, you didn't do anything.
But but let's be honest, when my input was there, it wasn't taken. So I was like, you do this.
Ooh, you a good one. If I say something, I expect it.
Oh, wow.
I mean-
That's quite the stance going into marriage.
That's
He's the man of the house.
damn right I am. Damn right.
Looks like I'm not.
Ooh.
Wow. So you didn't plan a wedding at all?
I did the band.
That's it? You pay? You say, hey, baby, I got music?
That's what he always does. He opened up the pocketbook.
Yeah.
Did she say yes to the band right away?
No. Oh no. I said they did my sister's wedding in 2010, and she was like, 2010?
They're anxious.
That's 15
And then they
years
went
ago.
on the website, and the website's a little like, it's older.
Dated.
But then she was like, the band was amazing. They were great. They were interactive. They had a brass. They had this. They had that. Everything was great.
The band was
great.
amazing. Can't
They
attest.
were. It didn't seem like they aged it.
As the MVP of your wedding, I really enjoyed the
Well,
band.
see, here's the problem: is when you say you're the MVP at somebody's wedding, you're literally opening the door for him to be part of yours.
What do you mean?
I'm the MVP of your wedding. You self-proclaimed yourself to be the MVP of his wedding.
that
which
was
is false.
I didn't. You just did the same thing you did in the thank you card too. You doubled down, self-proclaimed yourself. I just self-proclaimed MVP, and it wasn't self-proclaimed. Other people told me that. Frank Kaminsky pulled me aside and said, "As an MVP,
And you're a liar. And he's a liar. I don't know.
Frank-
See, this is why I don't know if you really don't want the party or
Frank
not.
looked down on me because he's so tall, and he said, "As a guy who's won an MVP or two, MVP of the night." And I said, "Wow, thank you, Mr. Kaminsky." As I looked up at him.
You are such a liar.
What's going on?
I don't
This
know
is
what
a
to
weird
believe.
segment.
Yeah, bring the wheel back.
Yeah, so this was your plan for the segment, to say that we couldn't survive without you, and I didn't wedding plan?
Yeah, that was it.
All right. Mission accomplished.
So wait a minute.
He got me. Gonna be yelled at when I get home.
I'm protesting.
You're protesting. You're protesting doing your job. You know what happens with people who they don't have a union when they protest?
Not good things. from what
Okay,
I've heard.
so I advised her this to be the last protest you had.
Kyle, you have been so good today.
You've been dynamite. You've been 414,
I know.
Kyle. 414.
If I could be honest too, when I invited all of KBN Nation to Stroph's wedding, they had a lot of fun interacting with us. I didn't see them interacting with this segment. Boom roasted.
Wow.
And the only person that did interact wanted to come to the wedding. Any thoughts of the Badger Band playing your wedding?
Oh, that'd be fun.
That's from Thomas, Papa Goose, he calls
Papa
himself.
Goose.
I don't know.
How do you earn the nickname Goose? Papa Goose.
I don't know.
That's one of those bugaboo words for me. Goose.
Bugaboo.
Goose. Yeah, double O's in the middle of words. I say them weird.
Moose?
Moose.
Goose.
Goose.
Is Homer coming back?
We don't know.
Where's Homer been?
He was.
I'm filling in for him
he had-
tomorrow.
He had to fly out to D.C. for the game. Then they had the game. And now they're
They
back.
won. They won the
They
game.
won.
They
I
did. They
saw
won by a
two
lot.
Marquette alums walk in. And I said, congrats on your 10th win before March. Congratulations.
They're not the worst team in the conference.
There you go.
Accomplishment.
Maybe Homer will join us next. We'll find out.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman, KBN.
Brent is crazy. Stroph is emotional. I don't want to get in between none of this.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. All day, every day. The Cardless talk and text line is open for you.
We're not trying to get from A to B. We're trying to get from A to SB, as in the Super Bowl.
800-990-3776. The Cardless talk and text line. This is more. Stay up to date on the Green and Gold all off season. The Green and Gold Fix podcast is brought to you by Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Luxury stay, elite play, unwind in sophisticated comfort. Win big, dine, and experience the events in Milwaukee.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Frank Daniels, our Madison Goldsmith, has an idea.
Bring him in.
Hey, Rick. Hey, Sarah. Hi, Monica.
It's great to see you, Frank. What's your idea?
It's a new company policy.
Let's hear it.
You know the world-famous Kessler's warranty?
If you bought it at Kessler's, it's guaranteed. It's just that simple. Even if you lose a diamond, including the center stone, we'll replace it. All maintenance is free forever. Yes, it really is that miraculous.
Every time I hear that warranty, it blows my mind.
I propose we have a jewelry cleaning policy that's as amazing as that warranty.
What would it say?
Bring us your jewelry and we'll professionally clean it. While you wait, for free. You can come in as often as you want, and we don't care where you bought your jewelry. The only thing that matters is that you want it to look amazing again. We want that too.
I vote yes.
I vote yes. I vote yes. The motion carries.
Congratulations, Frank. Your idea is now company policy.
For the location of the Kesslers nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Watch the Bucks for free with select games on broadcast TV all season long. CBS 58 and WMLW are the only place to find the Bucks over the air. With 8 select games you can watch for free. Check out the full schedule at WMLW.com. Our season tips off tonight at 7 against the Lakers on CBS 58.
Tired of waking up exhausted? That dad bod weighing you down? Let's get you back to the old you. If your energy, focus, and drive aren't what they used to be, your hormones could be out of balance. At Mentality, we'll dig into what's really going on, then build a personalized, science-backed plan using hormone therapy and peptide treatments to get your brain and your body back on track. So stop telling yourself you're just getting older. Book your appointment now at lowtusa.com. Right now, all new patient labs are covered in your treatment plan. That's a savings of $250. Go to lowtusa.com.
Selling your home during winter may surprise you. Serious buyers are still out there and often more eager to move.
Homes get strong offers this time of year, and with less competition, your listing can really shine.
I'm Tony Wendorf with Tony Wendorf & Associates, powered by Keller Williams.
And I'm Lindsay Bendler. Our team leads with faith, gratitude, and giving back, donating over $200,000 to local causes since 2020.
Tony Wendorf & Associates is ready to get to work for you with our white glove selling experience. Just search online, Tony Wendorf.
A real estate team that always leads with faith and gratitude.
Tony Wendorf & Associates.
Your taste buds are in luck. The Reuben is back at Cousin Subs. Try this classic sub grilled to order just for you. Stacked with corned beef, Wisconsin Swiss cheese, and sauerkraut topped with Thousand Island dressing and served on rye bread. And our delicious mint shake is back. Both the Reuben and mint shake can be ordered via the Cousins app or online for a limited time only. Cousin Subs. We believe in better.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Radio legend.
I don't care. I wanted to talk to Brent Musburger. That was for my own personal benefit. I hope other people enjoyed it, but I wish I was Brent Musburger. How about that?
Voice of Marquette basketball.
Joplin to the basket. Oh, wow. Hammer time.
And owner of the most famous catchphrase, at least in this building.
Oh, baby, that's sweet.
It's time for Uncle Homer on Kyle Brust Nortman.
Joining us now, hot off a Marquette victory in D.C.
Yeah!
Is Homer.
Winning is good.
It is.
Yes. Especially when you haven't won one on the road. And what is it? End of February? 0-12. 0-10 on the road and 0-2 on a neutral site.
Dang.
Wow.
Is that just in conference play or
the
whole
over is
season?
over. Everything.
They hadn't won on the road all year long?
No, that's not true. They have one now.
Yes.
Prior to last night, they're 1-0.
So every time you got on a plane to go somewhere, you knew you were going to a loss.
No, I didn't
No
know
longer.
that. But as the season went on further and further, yes.
When's the last time Marquette went this late in the season without having a road?
I don't. Never.
Those are things that stats and info don't like to look up.
Never.
They like to say when they've
Homer
won.
didn't say, "Oh baby, they finally broke the streak."
I'm not sure if I ever mentioned about the losing streak on the road.
Yeah, you don't do that.
Up until they broke it. Then I did mention.
It's
like when Rich Bisaccia stepped down. If you read the Packers.com, it's all the great things that
that's how you
he
spin
did
it.
as the special teams
Yeah,
coordinator.
that's right. Call me
They weren't
fluff.
going to be
I'm
like
not Homer.
they weren't going to be
Fluff.
like he stepped down because the special teams ranked 32nd in 2025 and all that other stuff.
I don't know why he stepped down.
Real quickly, I want to talk about Grimal and Associates because they specialize in coverage that's tailored to you, like they did for me. I worked with Mandy's team, and they're in the greater Milwaukee area for over 30 years. And the customer service, I think, is the best part because when things happen, things change, you have people that are here in the Milwaukee area to help you. Mandy is amazing, and so is her team. So if you want to change and get better coverage and get rates looked at and things that you're going to do for protecting your home, auto, life, whatever it is, go to Mandy. Go to teamgrimal.com. That's team GRAMOLL.com. Homer, I'm very thankful. You called me the other day. It sounds like you went to the Majestic in Brookfield to watch a Road at Night documentary, a roadatnight.com in Madison and in Brookfield now through March 5th, next Thursday, you'll be able to see road@night.com the story chronicling Howard Moore and the tragedy. Your biggest takeaways?
It's the most depressing movie I've ever seen in my life.
Depressing or
Depressing. It's just horrific what happened to him. It's horrible. Like you have a car accident with somebody who's drunk and they're going the wrong way, and you lose your wife and daughter. And then it's you and your son, and then 3 weeks later, he has what was it?
Cardiac arrest.
Right. And they didn't really have a doctor, which they should have, to explain his condition. But it appears that there's a reason to question whether he'll ever improve. How can anything be worse than that? And they tell you how great a person he is. I don't care if you're a horrible person. No one should have to live that. Bad enough to live with the loss of your wife and daughter, and it's you and your son. All right, we'll fight it. And now I don't know what the word is for it, and it's just horrible. I mean, everybody has bad things happen in their life. I don't know how it could be worse than that.
But if you go see it, the money to all ticket sales go to his long-term care.
No, and he should have more money than Bill Gates to address all the things that he has to address. His parents got to be pretty old, and now they're probably wondering what's going to happen when we're gone, because I'll bet they live with him.
They do.
Yeah. So there are a few times in my life where I wish I was really rich, and this is one. He should never have to worry about anything other than the hope that he can recover to some degree. And
so you mentioned that, Homer, and this is why the panel that I was on after one of the showings in Brookfield.
What do you say?
Well, it's therapeutic in a way, because you do just get to talk about Howard and all of your memories and great moments with him, and it makes people smile because they get to see that great person, although he is fighting to get out of it.
Makes me feel even worse.
I know. Trust me, I felt this.
Yes, you've lived it. You're a teammate, and I can't.
He's the reason I'm sitting here. And I don't know if I've shared this. This sat with me very hard, is that I went to his house in between the car accident and the cardiac arrest. And I was outside his home, and he's at the doctor's office, and he said, "Hey, how are you doing? I'm sorry I'm not going to make it. Like, let's catch up next week." And I never got a chance to talk to him again. But when they rolled him out of the Kohl Center with his former teammates, he has gotten better. So he is getting better.
How many years ago was that?
That was 2 years ago, maybe last year. I can't remember. But regardless, from the short period of 2 years ago or a year ago, he's made progress. He's walking around. He's able. He's got 24/7 care that is very expensive.
You have no way of knowing that watching the movie, other than the picture that you did with him.
Yes,
that should be in the movie. Everybody should see that. After
you can see it on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee.
You got to see this picture with Ben Brust, because you'll smile and you'll think, yeah, maybe there's hope.
Yeah, and we were at the premiere on Thursday in Madison. We weren't expecting him to be there. And as the nurse comes up that's with him 24/7, as his mother's talking, he's sitting there, he's listening, and he's putting his fist in the air, pumping in the air.
Yes, that's what you need to see to have hope And again,
well, we're here to provide that hope. So you go see that, and more hope can be given with the care.
Yes, and the hope is to give money so that whatever can be done is done, and that his parents and the people around him or whatever feel like they can do whatever they have to whenever they want to, because there's no concern about money.
It's tough.
No, you lived it. I observed it. You lived it. But that picture, they should have the movie, and at the end of the movie, they should play that picture for 2 minutes so everybody can look at it and see that there's life there, there's energy there, there's joy there, the kind of which he had as a person, and maybe it's possible.
It is. He's a fighter.
But prior to that, there's really not much that you see that's possible, either in the doctor saying it takes this amount of time, or that's whoever did the movie. And I mean, they did a good movie, but I'm saying people need to see evidence of that energy, and the energy he showed with you recently is way better than the energy he showed at the when he came back to the Kohl Center.
road@night.com to support Howard Moore and the.
Was I positive enough?
Well, no, it's raw and it's real.
I mean, I didn't look around. I was just thinking everybody leaving is crying.
Yeah,
You
but hopefully it
can't
inspires
not be
you to do
crying
more.
at the end of this until I see the picture with you. And if I would have seen that at the movie, I'd have been crying, and then I would have smiled.
Yeah.
I go, that's the Howard Moore they talked about, and you see it with the picture with you.
Well, I can give that feedback to the team, and we might have a collage and a video at the end.
Yes. Just play that thing for 5 minutes while they put some song on.
I'm just happy to hear that there's progress being made in the right direction because, again, trying to get back to where he was, especially for his son, for his family, for his friends and teammates and everybody, I think that's so important and gives you hope.
Well, Homer, I appreciate you going to see it. Roadatnight.com. That's roadatnight.com to support the documentary and Howard's long-term care.
And tell them to give everybody a box of Kleenex when they go in.
No. Maybe you just have to bring a handkerchief. Homer Hour up next in 2 minutes.
That never ends.
Dealing with an accident on 41 southbound at Capitol Drive off on the left shoulder.